has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit oneffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Hey, Perry, are you ready for the flu season?
Coleman, we're ready to start giving the flu shots. Love to have you just stop in anytime. We have the high dose and the regular quadvalent flu shots. And while you're here, ask about the new bivalent COVID vaccine.
Come in and find out about that and much more at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside of Piggly Wiggly and Sawmill in LaGrange, and in Hamilton. Also, you can find them on the web at www.holmespharmacy.com.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. The new 23 Kia Telluride is here, and wow, is it good looking and is loaded with a long list of standard features. November is a time to be thankful. Thank you to our loyal customers. We love and appreciate you. I also want to thank my entire staff here at Kia LaGrange. Your professionalism, your attitude, and your kind spirit and work ethic has created a positive image for our dealership, and I really appreciate you. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football live here from Callaway Stadium. I'm Jack Mormon. Greg Hicks is headed on the way down to the field. Ronnie Cade's up in the booth checking us out, making sure we got things going on. Ronnie, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for being here tonight. Yeah, he's that guy that doesn't sound like he's from the South that you hear on all the commercials and all the sounders there at the radio station. He's really a great guy. He's just not from here. He's a transplant, and he's growing on us just like the transplants do. But it is a huge night tonight as the Troup High School Tigers coming in first round, taking on New Hampstead. Phoenix is their mascot. They're the Phoenix. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out here and take on our Tigers tonight. The Tigers, I hear you, Greg. You're just a tapping away. Through the train of thought of one of the interesting things I heard Coach mention earlier this week is that the Tigers, of course, fell last week to LaGrange High School Grangers, was that being already having the number one seed wrapped up, we were going to play New Hampstead one way or the other. Whether we won the game last week or whether we lost the game last week, New Hampstead was the team we're going to take on. So that's who they've been getting ready for all week. That's who they've been scouting out, and now they're ready to take on this team coming up from Savannah. So they've had a bit of a drive on them. They've been working on getting their legs ready out here on the field. But will be a very important night for the Tigers. It's great that some of the guys are getting a few of the bumps and bruises off of them. A very physical game last week. It was amazing how intensely physical that game was. But you expect that with a crosstown rival. If it had not been, we would have been, of course, very, very surprised. But now we're coming to this game with they get forward 6 is what New Hampstead comes in. That's a bit deceiving, though, because they play some very high-quality opponents. Just like our region, 2 or 3 of their teams were already in the top 10 throughout the season. They come in as the 4th seed there. Some of the teams had to play each other, as Greg mentioned, to get the 2nd and 3rd seed. They had to actually go into overtime last week. So that's where they lay. And so the Tigers would love to come away with a big victory here, get a chance to host a second round next week. But, Greg, have you made it down the steps?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm almost getting on the field. It's just, it's hard to go down the sidelines and you see folks you recognize, and there's the Twillies. There's the Twillies, yep. Fans are clapping. Tim was our quarterback in 78, 79, or actually 77, 78 team. It's nice to see not just all the past region champions, but, man, it's what a great night, too. I'm down here on the field now, and
comfortable.
It feels like there's a breeze, but I look back at the flag, there's really no breeze, and it was cold at 5 o'clock. It's actually not that cold right now. Now, toward the end of the game, earlier projections, Jack was supposed to be down around 52. but right now it's very comfortable.
Well, it's going to be a great night for football. You had mentioned it's not really a joke. The coin toss is coming up in just a few minutes. You're always right there on top of that for us. But we might want to take the ball, get that offense out on the field, and try to get some points early in this contest. Kind of set the table for the rest of the ball game.
No, I wonder. Like I said, we've got to go by. And now there was Harold Roach, one of the former players. He came in. He's from down that area. He says, "Man, I watch New Hampstead play each week, and he said they're pretty good." So listen, could you have gotten a better draw? I mean, just because you're region champs, #1 seed. Again, we've said this over and over again. And you and I was talking about it off air. We'll know real quick. Well, I think within the first 2 or 3 minutes of the game, certainly the 4 or 5 minutes, if the Tigers have put last week in the rearview mirror and they're fired up and they're moving forward, or if it's something that, pardon me? Yeah. Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
Let's get them in. I've got some. I wouldn't say old coach. I got some some legendary coaches here. Dusty Mills for the 72 team.
Well, that's legendary.
Yeah, that's legendary. And then Coach Steve James is.
Hey, Steve James, hot dog.
Yeah, Jack Mormon said hello, Coach. But Coach Dusty Mills, did you ever think you would see this day again?
No, I didn't. I sure didn't. As old as I am.
Is that because of your age?
I can't believe it's been 50 years. And Steve played for me, so I'm really proud for him.
Oh, my word. I tell you, I'm going to say this. Coach James, to see you guys hugging and talking, what a nice reunion. I mean, that's what it's all about. And that gave me cold chills down there.
Hey, man, I was telling these boys, I said, ain't nothing that brings you together like high school sports. And probably of those, football is the #1. And all the garbage we got going on that you see in America today, this kind of thing right here is what builds a strong nation, not just a strong team. This kind of thing right there where everybody, who's the best man for the job, that's the one that's going to be in there playing, and that's where it should be.
Well, I'm just so proud of Coach Bubba Jeter for bringing you guys in. He said he had talked to you a couple weeks ago, but he said, I'm a little bit concerned. I hadn't heard from him the last couple of days, so we sure are glad to see you here, baby. That's for sure.
Bubba's done a heck of a job. He's worked his tail off.
Well, I tell you what, there's a lot of Troup guys, a lot of Troup people bleed blue and gold, but I don't know that there's any of them bleed more blue or golder than Bubba Jeter. And I tell you what, if you ain't proud of what he's done for Troup High School, something's wrong with you.
I mean, you got that right. I appreciate Coach Mills. He's just putting up with us over there with that back in those young days.
Well, it
sure is good to have you guys here.
Sure,
y'all enjoy the game tonight.
Make sure to let them know that there's a whole lot of folks that appreciate both of them as well, because they have been inspirational to a lot of young men over the years.
I'll let them know.
All right, we're going to take a break. We come back. Lots more to talk about as we're live here from Callaway Stadium on Eagle Sports.
When you make the right decision, it just feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Matt Orr is right here in LaGrange to help you select the right protection at the right price. Matt will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Matt Orr, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call him. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Waltrip Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette. Waltrip Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Waltrip Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Waltrip Steel.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom designed t-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom t-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Hey, I'm Jody Ward, and I'm excited and thankful about joining the Medicine Cabinet family. I bring over 30 years of local community pharmacy experience to the Medicine Cabinet. It is a pleasure and privilege for me to serve our community in the prettiest pharmacy in Troup County. You will find our excellent staff willing and ready to serve all of your healthcare needs. Come and see us for all of your vaccines, and we will soon be starting our comprehensive therapy management services program. Come visit us at the beautiful Lee's Crossing location.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. They're about to they're actually bringing out the colors right now. Their junior ROTC is marching them across the field. So we're going to actually go ahead and take another break, guys. We'll go back to the station. For those spots that we come back, I'll let the band play our national anthem, and then we'll give you lots more information about this contest tonight in the first round of the playoffs for the Troup High School Tigers on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit oneffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Hey, Perry, I hear the CDC has approved the new coronavirus booster, and you've got it.
Yes, Coleman, we received the Pfizer and Moderna bivalent booster. It's available. It's available for your either after your primary series or either your third or fourth booster 2 months after your last vaccine. So come by and see us.
Come in and ask the pharmacist here at Holmes Pharmacy any questions, and you can find them on Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton. HolmesPharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
The pride of Troup County, the Tri-School Tiger Marching Band, with our national anthem down the field, and they'll be getting the fans fired up, just like I'm fired up. I seen Steve James in there makes me want to run through a wall, because I think he made us run through a few of them when we were in high school.
Tell you what, I bet you had to run some hills for sure.
Oh, hey, my gosh!
Speaking of guys that get a chance to get on the radio, I've got Coach Athletic Director Andrew Calhoun, and he's got a couple things he wants to talk about. Jack,
go ahead.
Good evening, Jack. As always, good to see you, sir. I just wanted to say, it's a great thing. I want to thank Bubba Jeter, also Mr. Greg Hicks and Mr. Ellis Cadenhead for helping put together a reunion for the 1972, 86, and 87 region championship teams. They did a lot to help prepare for that. I just want to send a thank you to them. And then all the guys that came out tonight. I think we had about 35, right, Greg?
Absolutely.
So it's a good crowd from all three teams, good representation, and it's a great way to celebrate this regular season. And now we got, our new season starting up tonight in the state playoffs. But I also want to mention for any of the other alumni out there listening tonight, I'm working really closely with our assistant athletic director, Coach Carla Thornton. We're trying to put together a overall sport all sports alumni event at the arena. We're looking to do that possibly at the end of, probably mid-spring, probably March or April time frame, and get everybody to come in, show off the new facility because, up until 3 years ago we didn't have that. So it'll be a way for all the past sports to come and see the new facilities and get to meet the new coaches that are here now. and fellowship with them and then fellowship with each other. And we need to start doing more alumni events like this. So tonight was a big success, and I look for more things like this in the future to come.
That's an excellent idea. I can't wait to be involved in that. I can't imagine when we put the word out, Jack, that anybody wouldn't want to come and just see the facility, meet everybody, and just fellowship with your past cohorts, if you will.
That's right. Yeah, and Coach Thornton, she's already started working on this a little bit, and she kind of put out some feelers to see what kind of interest we would get from it. And I think she has some people. One was all the way in Houston, Texas, if I'm not mistaken. It said that they were raring to go and come back and see the school and see old classmates. So I think the more we can get our past alumni together, and meet the future of LaGrange community and really the United States, I guess, in general, that's a good thing. And it's something that I'm very proud of that we were able to do tonight, and I'm looking forward to what we're going to put together in the spring.
Well, as AD, you've done a fine job, and you continue to do a good job. And with your leadership, a lot of the sports are falling in line, and it's just nice to see. It takes a village, and you just happen to be the head of that village right now as far as athletics.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing: we got really good coaches, that put together and develop players, not only from an athletic standpoint, but from a student-athlete standpoint. And a lot of them go on to be, very successful members of the community. And we're so proud of those guys and the hard work that they put in. A lot of people don't know this. You don't get paid a lot to be a high school coach. People think it's this glorious, big money business. It's really not. These guys and gals, they do it because they love it and because they care about the kids. And they want to see them grow and develop and help shape and mold the future, just like they had a coach do for them when they were playing. So, I appreciate the compliment, but at the end of the day, it really it all boils down to the people that are around me, all of our head coaches and assistant coaches that put their time and effort into our kids, and that's what I'm most proud of. And I look forward to many more region championships to come, not just in football, but in all of our sports. So we've been really close here since I've been here in the last couple of years, and I think we're just. When I got here, I said, hey, there's a small fire starter. I want to pour a 5-gallon can of gasoline on there. I've only dumped about a quarter of it. So we're going to continue to, raise money. We're going to continue to support our programs. And hopefully, that's going to lead to more wins and more championships down the road for us.
Jack, I think he just said he was a pyromaniac.
I love it.
We'll take it, though.
Keep the fires burning.
Keep the fires burning.
That's the message from Coach right there.
Jack.
All right, thank you so much. Coach Andrew Calhoun, he's our athletic director. Let's take the break, come back, lots more to talk about. So we're getting ready for the Troup High School Tigers taking on the New Hampstead Phoenix right here on Eagle Sports.
You want pizza. Your whole family wants pizza, but you want it your way, and the kids want it 3 different ways. So what do? You need Your Pie in LaGrange on Bull Street, because at Your Pie, you get your own pizza pie made just for you. Add as many toppings as you want, and the kids make theirs as wacky as they like. Then you enjoy your pizza at Your Pie while your family debates what your youngest ordered. Is it a pizza or a new dish altogether? Your Pie. Bull Street, downtown LaGrange.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. The new 23 Kia Telluride is here, and wow, is it good looking and is loaded with a long list of standard features. November is a time to be thankful. Thank you to our loyal customers. We love and appreciate you. I also want to thank my entire staff here at Kia LaGrange. Your professionalism, your attitude, and your kind spirit and work ethic has created a positive image for our dealership, and I really appreciate you. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. They're getting ready for the coin toss. I'm looking down at our captains tonight. They include Quay Birdsong, number 1. Number 51 for the Tigers. That is Stephen Davis. Number 12 for the Tigers is Logan Sinkfield. And then, of course, number 6 is Jabari Fannin. Greg is going to meet him there at midfield.
I talked to the referee, and I said, hey, out of curiosity, where are you guys from? And they're from the Greater Atlanta Area Officials Association.
Oh,
so
not just Atlanta, but Greater Atlanta.
Greater Atlanta, absolutely.
All right. Down the field, Greg is watching the guys shake hands, and here he comes.
Jesse, he's the umpire tonight.
congratulations on being named captain. It's a big honor tonight, especially the first round of the playoffs, all right? Good luck to both teams tonight. I have a 50-cent piece with a head and a tail. A head and a tail. You're going to call in the air, right? Yes, sir. Tails. Call tails. It's heads. What do you want to do?
So, hey, they were listening to me, Jack. Tigers won the toss, and they're going to take the football.
Love it. That's exciting. Get that offense out there on the field early. And let's talk about that offense real quick. Kind of run down the starters for you. We got, of course, at quarterback, Teo Todd. At the running back, it'll be Trey Blackman, Jawari Fannin. We'll be going backwards and forwards with that. Also, we have Ashton Williams, Malachi Poitras, who's just come on and played great later this season. Then we got at the tackle, Jatorian Blackman. At the other tackle, Isaiah Hall. Braden Smith coming in at center tonight with Stephen Davis at one guard. And then we got Amarius Purdue and Jeremy Patrick kind of rotating in at the other guard. Quay Moss at wide receiver. And then, of course, we got Christopher Hilton. He's running at the fullback tonight. That's a little bit of a change as well. Let's take one more break. When we come back, we got this kickoff for the big playoff game right here at Callaway Stadium on Eagle Sports.
Where can you get good neighbor service and surprisingly great insurance rates? At State Farm, because State Farm agent Matt Orr is your one-stop shop in Troup County for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop looking around. State Farm agent Matt Orr is ready to help. Call 706-882-0046 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Troup Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Troup Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Troup Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Troup Steel. Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
All right, one of the goals of the season, of course, is to get to the playoffs. The Tigers were able to do that. They got the second goal of being region champs, and now we get ready to take on our first region game, and our next goal, win this sucker. Quay Moss and Teo Todd back deep, standing on about the 10 for the Tigers. New Hampstead with kind of a bunch set. Right at about the 35-yard line. Interesting way to set up here. They're in all white with dark helmets.
Just in case, Jack, before we get to kick off, if my wife is listening, Lou Ann Jones said hello.
All right.
She's at the game.
Now they break out their little huddle. Spread out across the field. Tigers ready for anything. Don't know what's going to happen as we get this kickoff going. Number 21 approaches the ball. A little short kick or towards the corner.
Bounces out of bounds.
Yep, and they'll take it up more than likely to the 35. And the Tigers will have it there 1st and 10. So, Greg, as you mentioned, they were listening to us in our pregame.
Okay. Well, Coach was debating on whether to have them to re-kick it, but then he turned around and told the umpire, we'll take it on the 35.
All right, 35-yard line it is.
There you go. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jack. You were saying?
I was just saying what a great job that you did in predicting what to do. Take the ball to start off with.
I'm telling you, we have said this for years that we believe they're listening to us. Like, we're so naive.
Well, actually, maybe after all this time, maybe we're learning actually what to say.
It could be the case, but I'm hoping this pays off. Put it that way. So, Braden Smith runs out. Big center number 77. Lines up over the ball, and your Tigers are set and ready to go.
Sphinxville wide to the right. Trips to this near side with Moss, along with Poitras.
Got Blackman in the backfield, it looks like.
Yep. Tail turns. And it'll be Blackman, be the first ball carrier. He'll get to the line of scrimmage, and not a lot there. I hope he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They may mark us with a loss of a foot.
Fails the game. He's second down and 10. Yeah, they're right up behind Stephen Davis and Braden Smith and Amarius Purdue. And we talked, Jack. It's a big defensive line that our guys are facing, so they gotta move them off the ball.
And
we'll take 5.
Yep, it's against them. So encroachment's trying to feel them out a little bit. So this is the 5 yards we meant to get on that first play.
Well, and like you said, fill them out a little bit. Hey, New Hampstead's fired up. They want to say, hey, look, we're going to be the number 1 seed. So they're anxious. So Tigers trying to take advantage of that.
No doubt. Handoff again into the line. This time, Blackman, wow, as he pounds yards across the 50.
Yeah,
my goodness gracious.
That's from the 40-yard line, he picks up about 14 yards over the 50 down to the 46-yard line into New Hampstead territory. So really the second play, third play, second one was offsides, but third play, he picks up 14 in the first down.
Good blocking. It's going to be Moss coming around from the far side. A little end around, up the field, goes down to about the 33.
Nice job. That'll pick up another first down. Should about a 14-yard gain. That'll move the chains on down. So that's nice job. So 3 plays and about 40 yards already.
Tiger offense starting to click here. Will stay trips to this near side. Sinkfield will be wide to the right. They'll stay with Blackman in the backfield with Teo Todd. Teo takes it, turns, hands off to Blackman. Blackman following his blockers, making his way upfield, gets down to the 25.
I tell you what, number 12 for New Hampstead came in and cut Blackman's feet out from under him. But if it wasn't for that, I believe Blackman would have turned the corner and they would have gained a little bit more yards. May not have been a touchdown, but it was a nice executed play. Good blocking for the interior line.
A junior cornerback named Don Grant made that tackle, number 12.
So official timeout. So the referee is looking toward the. All right, here we go. Wind that clock. We're set.
Here we go again. Man in motion. Faked it to him. Tail goes up the middle. He's wrapped up after a gain of about 4 or 5. Gets to about the 23.
All right, they're going to move the change. That'll be a first down to the 22-yard line. So that moves the chain. First down, Tigers. At the 22-yard line of New Hampstead.
So that's about the 4th first down in this drive, Greg.
It is. I'm excited to kind of see what Teo can do tonight because, he's been ailing with the flu for at least a week now, and, that'll just sap the energy out of it.
Take the strength, yeah. He'll roll to his right. Quick little toss out there. Complete to Moss. Moss finding a man off, getting a yard up the field to the 22.
Tell you what, he had to work hard to get that yard out too. And actually, they're going to bring the ball back and spot it. It'll go down really as maybe a foot gain. Teo threw to Moss on the far sidelines. It wasn't a lateral, but it was certainly a sideways pass. He was in the backfield, and he had to fight. That cornerback came up early on Moss, and Moss had to work to get that foot gain. So it'll be second down and 9.5.
Second down as Greg said. Teo running the option. Fakes it, cuts up inside on his own. He's down inside the 5, down to the 3. Teo Todd just magic down inside.
He had an option, a RPO. He could have tossed it to Trey Blackman. He faked the toss, turned it upfield, busted his way inside the 5. First and goal from the 3-yard line.
Great blocking ahead of him as well, Greg.
Yeah, they're opening some holes at this point.
Teo will toss this time. Blackman trying to get to the corner. Turns, aims. He's in there. Touchdown, Tigers!
Nice job on a toss option from Teo Todd. But I tell you what, even nicer job, you had Malachi Porthras out here on the corner, was doing a jam-up job taking his man inside and allow Trey Blackman to cut outside inside the pylon. 8:56 mark of the first quarter. Tigers take their opening possession for a touchdown.
And look,
65 yards total.
Look good doing it, Greg. Never had a third down. They'll line up to go for 2. Man in motion.
All right, so New Hampstead's offsides. That'll get us half the distance to the goal.
That helps.
Big foot. Not Bigfoot, but a big foot stepped across that ball. I looked up and was like, gosh, it has to be a size 13 from number 51 on the defensive line. He stepped across and was like, whoa. All right, so now they're going to bring in the PAT unit, it looks like. Or maybe not. I'm looking to see who's going to kick it if
Looks
we
like
are.
Straight offense.
All right, so instead of the, as you call it, the pole cat.
Swinging the gate and pole cat.
Yeah, well, you call it swinging the guy, I guess. But, all right, here we go.
Teo will look back. Getting the play from the coach. They'll step in. Going for two here. Teo standing there all by himself in the backfield and just run straight up the field. He'll go in the end zone untouched for the 2-point conversion.
Nice job by Quay Birdsong. Brought him in and on a tight end position was blocking us. We've got a whistle blown, and I don't see any flags, but they're blowing it real quick. So, oh, yeah, there's a flag over on the 3-yard line of the soft side. My guess is the way the Tigers were debating on who should be on, who should be off. Javari Fannin on this near side, and I want to say, is it Porthos on the far side? And so it's illegal motion Tigers. So now we're going to lose 5, and Glissen's asking for an explanation from the referee, which he gladly obliges.
Seems like a bit of a late call.
That was Logan Sinkfeld on the far side. So they were debating on, so somebody was probably moving at the time the ball. But you know what? He's trying to, Glissen's, hey, it's good. All right, they're going to wave it off.
All right.
2 points, good.
After all of that, 2-point conversion is good after all.
Hey, I tell you what, head coach Glissen got those 2 points back now. He was not arguing, but he was debating his calls, that it wasn't his call, and the guy that's supposed to make the call made it right, and they waved the flag off.
All right, so ultimately it's 8-0 in favor of the Troup High School Tigers with 8:36 left to go here in the first quarter play. Let's take, let's just keep it here since the guys are coming out on the field. Great to start off with an 8-0 lead here early in this contest. New Hampstead will come back on the field. Again, I was trying to describe the Tigers are in their gold pants with the navy jerseys with the gold letters. And then New Hampstead, white on white with the black. They are the Phoenix is their mascot. So the Tigers versus the Phoenix. Talking to Chance Giddens earlier, and he was trying to decide what to call the Phoenix. You call them a flock of Phoenix? You tell them a group of Phoenix, a flight of Phoenix?
Tell Chance it's too early to be talking like that. Let's wait a while. Do not give the Phoenix any power that they don't need.
That's after the ball game, yep.
After the ball game.
All right, so here we go. Tigers set to kick it off. There it is. Kick to about the 25. Lost the ball. It goes out of bounds at the 25.
I tell you what, for the Tigers, number 48 for the Tigers, let's see, Gavin Hart, a freshman, was all over that. Had he been another step, when it bounced off number 15, he tried to catch it, and he didn't do too good of a job. Gavin could have picked that out of the air and scooted down the sidelines. But at any rate, the ball is resting on the 25-yard line as it ricocheted out of bounds off of number 15 for New Hampstead.
They're lucky that it did ricochet off him because it was about to be Tiger ball.
Yeah, anything can happen. Once that ball, I just always liked that. Again, I said last week, Coach Darrell Daniels perfected that for us back in 77 and 78, and we enjoyed running that onside kick.
So Sweeney, number 5, is their big quarterback. He is going to be signed with Wofford to go to college. He'll throw the ball across the middle, complete. Coverage is there. Complete to number 1 for them. That's Zach Griffin.
That was very, very quick as their quarterback backed up, and they throw the ball a ton. So Quay Moss had gave him a little bit of soft cushion, and he came down and did a slant in front of him. So first play, first down for New Hampstead.
Sweeney from the shotgun tries to get us to draw off. Now they'll stand up, check their coaches. Stacked wing on the left side. Little toss in the backfield, number 2. He's going to lose yardage. Great tackle by Quay Moss.
C.J. Sands, came across and grabbed him, and as soon as he got up, evidently C.J. was talking, and I think the Jets, the H-back took offense to that and pushed him one hard time. Got to be careful. So that lost 4 yards, Jack.
2nd and 14. Back to pass. Rolling this way, throws it down the field. Complete. And probably brought out of bounds after he crosses the 50 to the 42. Jalen Reed in on the coverage there. Again, Greg, they're very fast with that quick pass out of the backfield.
I tell you what, that was a wheel route, as people knows it. You take the slot guy and he just kind of does a big scoop around the outside guy who's running the inside slant. So it was wide open.
Back to pass to Sweeney again. Quickly releases the ball. Complete as he goes right out of bounds. Deacon and Duncan right down the field. He goes out at the 33.
Tell you what, they're crisp, they're sharp. The first drive that I'm witnessing here from New Hampstead is that they are sharp when it comes to running this passing. He's on the money, whether it's on the sideline hash marks or not. Very impressed with this offense.
Everything real tight for them so far. Pistol set. Sweeney stands in there as a man in motion. Turns. Going to keep it himself. Tries to get the outside. He does. He's going to toss it out at the 30 to a running back who's going to go out of bounds at the 14.
Tell you what, they can move the football, as you said. We looked at the scores, not indicative, and don't for a minute think just because the Tigers took it down their first possession, this is what you would have seen had we deferred to the second half. So no doubt now the defense has got to step up and play a little bit above their head. We're missing Jacob Bailey, we're missing Noah Dixon on defense, but these other Tigers have got to step up.
Sweeney goes under center, turns, a little toss, and he'll be wrapped up in the backfield by Quay Birdsong and a host of other Tiger tacklers.
Hello. Quay Birdsong sets him up, and there comes Javari Fanning. Just really rocked his world. And that's going to wind up losing about, going to be a yard, but it sure enough had enough noise, but you lose 2 yards. But the amount of noise on that, wow.
He got a beneficial spot.
But I tell you what, we've got to find a way to stop this precision, these precision pass routes for the Phoenix for sure.
Sweeney will have twins to the left. Tied on the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Quickly throws it out. Complete the 10. Down to the 5. Hit. He'll go into the end zone for a touchdown for New Hampstead.
Again, just a little swing route. You had a guy that really, Quay Birdsong. Oh, and they're actually doing the little Phoenix celebration. Interesting, where they throw their arms out and raise a leg up. I guess, or that's I don't know what that is. Chicken, maybe? No. Anyway, they scored a touchdown, and they did it as well as Troup did, just marched right down the field. So right now, both defenses have got to figure out how to stop each other's offense.
They'll line up for the regular PAT. Sweeney will hold. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. So Tigers still lead now, though, after the touchdown and extra point, 8-7. 8-7 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the first quarter play. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange. Troup High School football is brought to you by Holmes Pharmacy.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom designed t-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom t-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. New Hampstead gets on the board. So it's 8-7. Those 2-point conversions may be big deals for us tonight, Greg. New Hampstead set to kick the ball off. There's the kick.
Very, very short.
Yep. Caught, taken at the 35, and brought down immediately, but it's what to be expected when you only kick it about 25 yards down the field.
C.J. Sands picked it up, but they were on him quick. I was hoping he would be able to, I don't say pick it up, he actually received it in the air, but I was hoping he would be able to actually kind of make a return out of it. But about the time he caught it, is about the time they tackled.
So the Tigers will have it right at the 34-yard line.
This may be one of those games, Jack. I know it's early on, and I know that we said I said give it 3 or 4 minutes, and we'll know if Tigers put it behind them last week. But this could be one of those track meet contests. If that New Hampstead quarterback he's a precision passer for sure.
Trips to the near side. Man comes in motion. He'll take the handoff. Moss fighting his way. Brought down from behind by number 9. That is Alea Lacey.
Well, you had Sinkfield and Clay Birdsong out here blocking, and it was 3 New Hampstead against 2 Troup, and so you had Moss making the cut, and he was trying to figure out how to make it cut, but he wound up gaining 5 yards, but he was looking for more for sure.
Trips again to this near side. Birdsong in at the wide receiver. Tail up the middle. He'll grab his jersey. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down on the far side.
Well, they grabbed Teo. So it's going to be called. That was such a late whistle. The play was well in motion. Normally on a illegal motion, you blow the whistle really quick. But that'll take away that 5 yards that we gained, so it should remain second down, but it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. It'll back it up.
Second down and 10.
So we will start over.
That's okay. That's pretty much what we're doing. It's a 2nd and 10 now. Tail works again from the shotgun, as he usually does. Twins to this near side, Trips to the far side. Tail back to pass. Looking, flushed out, rolls to his right. Looking, has to reverse his field. They're going to run him out of bounds after about a 10-yard loss.
He was looking. I wish that he had thrown it out of bounds as close as he could get it, but he just never could get some separation from the defensive end that was chasing him down, and that'll lose another 10 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 20 for your Tigers, and that ball all the way back to the 23-yard line.
Wow.
Makes it 3rd down and 21.
Twins to this near side. Twins left as well. Now they'll move it up to Trips, the wing to that right side. Taylor stands alone in the backfield. He's looking to pass down. He's going to run right up the middle. Cuts to the outside. Now back a little further. Makes 2 men miss. Now he's up the field. Crosses the 40. Crosses midfield. Taken down as he gets the first down.
All right. New Hampstead has recovered a fumble. But they're going to mark him down.
No, he was down.
No, they're going to mark him down, but the ground caused the fumble. But sure enough, hey, that was all Teo Todd. I think he was kind of mad that he put himself in that situation. He ran himself out of this one where he was able to bring the Tigers back 21-plus yards.
But, yeah, they brought him down as he hit the 45.
Boom, yep.
And then the ball did come out. But
yep. Well, good that Todd was able to recognize that. He still made an individual effort to dive for that fumble because he wouldn't want to risk any chances.
Teo once again, the ball carrier across the 40, across the 35, across the 30.
Got a late flag coming flying out, and I don't see any Tigers where he threw the flag. So I don't know what that would be, but let's see. It'll be anxious to see what the call is because I didn't see any Navy jerseys around. Waiting on the white hat, and looks like wasn't the umpire that made that call, made that throw.
It's against the Tigers.
So it's cross his arms shape of an X. I'll have to ask. I hadn't seen that one in a while.
I'm sure there's somebody down there got a book. Tell us what that is. It's not a sideline warning.
I wouldn't think so, but it could be.
Wow, it's a 10-yard plus penalty, 15-yard penalty, whatever it was.
Oh, well.
All the way back to the 45-yard line.
Let's Google it.
Wow. So
it'll be 1st and 11.
Not sure what.
even chance getting
says,
not sure what.
We're not sure what they called. That's not a good sign. Something new. So man goes in motion. That's Sinkfield. Tail turn and tosses Sinkfield. Makes a great catch. He's up the field. Passes the line of scrimmage. Goes out of bounds just shy of the first down. He was slowed in his motion and had to reach back to make the catch, and he did. But he gets about 9 out of that, so brings up 2nd down and 1. 4:31. Tigers leading 8-7 right now.
So it was a personal foul. Continuing to block out of bounds. Birdsong they said that he had just carried the block too far out of bounds earlier because he was the only one over here blocking for Todd at that time.
So like a late hit just with the block.
Nice game by Sinkfield.
Just swing around this way. This time it's Moss making that same catch on a different play. He makes one guy miss, makes another guy miss, dives inside. That's going to be enough for the first down,
Tell
though.
you what, I think he's going to move the chains.
Yep,
moving the chains. Wow, a lot of pursuit by New Hampstead, but good job by Moss.
Caleb Smith. A gain of 4. First down, Tigers.
8-7. It's our score.
Tyrion Smith and Ashton Williams out here doing a nice job blocking along with Logan Sinkfield to give Moss an opportunity to make that first down. 16 seconds left on the play clock. Plenty of time yet. Ball's resting on the 33-yard line.
Poitras wide to the outside. Moss in a slot position. They'll send Sinkfield out to the right. They'll fake that little pass they've run the past 2 times. And they'll try to tackle Teo. Teo makes him somehow magically let go. And he gets across the 30 to the 28.
Well, he just continued to churn his legs. And in doing so, he picks up a good 4-yard line. 4 yards inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. I'm standing on the 23, and that's where they've got to go for a first down. So 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, Greg, the guy had him wrapped up and just let him go, and he gets another 3 yards down the field. It's magic.
Well, I would give as much credit to Teo by keeping his legs turning. Now, you can see what the Tiger coaches are doing. They're draining every bit of this. They want to keep the New Hampstead team off the field offensively.
Teo looking to throw the ball. And they'll throw the flag. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
As they just kind of wrapped up and handcuffed.
Malachi Portland was in here on the hash marks. He did about a 14-yard hook, and when he hooked, the cornerback was just riding Porthos' back. So Porthos had no way of even attempting to make the catch, Jack.
Automatic first down, Tigers.
So that'll move the ball, let's see, at the spot of the foul maybe? Let's see, or if that is a 10.
No, they kept the yardage off.
So he's walking it off. He's at the 21. He's at the 20. He's at the 19, 18, 16, 15. All right. So they're going to mark it at the spot of the foul. So it's what it wound up being. They're going to move it just inside the 15-yard line, Jack, to the 14.5 for the Tigers.
All right. So the Tigers can get a first down inside the 5 there. But we can just put it in the end zone and I'll be okay.
All right, so it's 20 seconds left on the play clock. I'd be interested to see how long it takes. Yeah, he's going to run the play.
Teo right up the middle. Pops to the outside. Gets inside the 7.
He'll mark the ball at the 8-yard line. And so that will be a 7-yard gain.
Gain of 7. It's 2nd down and 3.
2:45 left to go in the first. 8-7 is our score. Tigers trying to add to that.
Clock's ticking at 2:30. Play clock's down to 18. Todd looking back at the coaching staff. I can hear coaches beside you, Jack. They're hollering quarterback.
Yep. Teo turns, throws the ball, complete. Moss tries to get the outside, inside the 5. He'll get the first down as the ball comes out.
Fumble.
Ball comes out.
No, they're going to mark it down. Good deal. They're going to mark it down.
Okay. It looked like he was down out there, but New Hampstead is running all the way back, thinking they're fixing to score a touchdown. But they'll be bringing it back.
All right, now we've got a Tiger down in the corner of the end zone, and this is what you hate to see. He ran all the way down there, and I can't see who that is from here, Jack.
I'm glancing to see.
But he's slow to get up. The way he rolled over, he's getting up now. He's limping. Is it Sinkfield? Can't tell. It looks like a double-digit number.
Yeah, it is Sinkfield. Logan Sinkfield ran all the way step for step with him. We got the first down before all the mess ensued down there.
Yeah, that was Sinkfield who they're going to leave him in, so he's going to run back down to the – but it'll be first and goal from the 2-yard line.
All right, so it will remain Tiger ball. A lot of confusion on that play. They ran it all the way back to the end zone without listening to the whistles.
So a lot of guys are out of breath. I tell you one thing about it, was on the New Hampstead sideline, so they were making so much noise, the players on the sidelines, where they probably just didn't hear that whistle.
Tail takes the ball, rolls to the right. Going to try to aim for the corner. He'll go into the end zone and just smash into a guy.
So we're going to have a personal foul as a result of that, because number 4, it was a total accident. If you look at the film on the board, Teo Todd goes in, he turns around, boom. Well, actually, no, it looks like 4 shouldered up against him in the end zone, so that should go down as a personal foul. Probably mark it off on the kickoff.
I would think so.
So Glisson electing to go for the PAT this time.
Of course, now if they gave us the option of the penalty here, I'd probably take it and go for 2 again.
Well, I say that. He put his foot out like he was kicking. So, but maybe that's an indication of another play.
I think he was trying to trip one of the other coaches.
Okay. Minute 38 left in the first quarter. Your Tigers up 14-7. And it looks like the Tigers are going to try for 2 again.
They line up for it. Be Fannin beside Teo. Teo calls for it, turns. And he'll head off into
nice job.
He'll go into the end zone for a 2-point conversion.
Big Ben Taylor just steps over the line. Nobody paid attention to him, and Teo just tossed it to him, and he just had to wait on it to come down. That'll be 2 for the Tigers.
Love it. So after a nice drive, Tigers will take it all the way into the end zone and put more points on the board. Right now, it's 16-7. Let's take a break. Back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, pharmacist at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. At the Medicine Cabinet, we hope to make you feel right at home in our stores. Our mission is and always has been to provide service that is exceedingly abundantly above anything a customer could ask. We serve you from 3 locations in LaGrange on Moody Bridge Road, Vernon Street, and our newest location at Lee's Crossing. At the Medicine Cabinet, we proudly offer a drive-through window, delivery service, and immunizations. We're grateful for your business and look forward to continuing our service to you for years to come.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
New Hampstead is set to receive the kick by the Troup High School Tigers. Here come the Tigers now, getting ready to kick the ball off. Chris Moore back in there doing the kicking duties. As it will go out of bounds.
Jack, I was getting excited, and we're off sides. I saw it bouncing all over some Tiger shoulders.
Yeah. It's funny. We were already up, at the 45. I guess we got a little bit too excited. So they'll back him up to the 50 and kick it again. But we're still 10 yards ahead of where we would normally kick it from. So New Hampstead will adjust and the Tigers will adjust. Now they head back across the line.
I tend to, knowing how the Tigers typically do, I tend to position myself on about the 22-yard line.
Guys, Greg, there's a lot of low numbers and several high numbers out there on the kickoff team.
Well, it's certainly our hands, our skill guys for sure.
Comes more. There's a kick. Going to go deep this time.
Oh, way to the back of the end zone.
So, Chris, before he got hurt, was kicking them deep, and he puts this one all the way into the end zone. So they'll bring it out to the 20. That's where New Hampstead will have it 1st and 10. So the Tigers, 2 good drives here. They've come away with points both times. Also, they've come away with the 2-point conversion, which is going to be looks like the way this goes back and forth, Greg, if we can keep getting 2 or they get 1, that's going to make a big difference in this contest.
No, you're right. As I was just talking to Coach James Wynn, member of the 1972 region championship team, I said, did we kick off from the 50? And part of that was part of that personal foul against Teo in the end zone.
Right,
He didn't cross.
He's back. They go under center this time. Sweeney, take it, turn, toss, and he's wrapped up in the backfield. Brought down quickly.
Tyler Leslie, Tyrion Smith, and along with Javari Fanning, all these guys, Charles Davis in on the tackle.
I don't know what that sets up, Greg. I don't know what they've lost yardage every time they try to run the ball. I don't understand what that sets up. They'll go back to twins left and right.
I don't know that they need to set up the pass. They know they can pass.
Yeah. They're trying to draw us off again. Nothing doing. Good discipline by the Tigers. There's a snap. Fake the handoff. Quarterback going to keep it. They'll converge on him as he gets about 4.5, 5 yards.
Actually, they're going to give him more like 6 or 7. Got an offensive lineman slow to get up. He was beating the turf as if he hurt himself. Let's see, big number 55. Of course, he's walking back now. That guy's 6'4". He's a right tackle. Big kid, number 55, Jack.
Let's see, 55. That's
3rd and 4.
Zach Pearson, he's a tackle, senior.
Huge play for the Tigers, 3rd and 4.
There's the snap, back to pass to Sweeney. Looking. He's flushed out of the pocket. Throwing it down the field.
Yes.
And it's going to fall incomplete. Had a man open.
Big number 2. Number 2. That
Jalen Hampton.
He was the intended receiver. Quay Moss was right in his back pocket. But surprise, surprise, he finally actually threw an incomplete pass.
Well, I think being flushed out of the pocket helped a little bit. But now the ball was catchable.
14 is going to be your punter. He is the same guy that almost muffed the kickoff return a while ago. Let's see what he can do on the punt.
Jordan Sonabin.
Be careful now, Jack.
That's his name. He takes it. And gets it off barely.
Get out of the way.
And he'll stop taking New Hampstead bounce. Bounce off one of them at the 35.
That's the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. 16-7. In favor of the Tigers. We've got 1 down, 3 more to go. Stay with us. Let's take 60 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money. Sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit 1ffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks, live here from Callaway Stadium. Jake Durasti back on the board. Michael taking care of things behind us here as a producer on the scene. Here come the Tigers. Around the right side is Blackman. They'll be hit, spun out after a gain of about 4, 2nd and 6.
Nice job. He was tiptoeing off tackle, and they was able to grab him and spin him down. I would like to see him give a chance to hit it harder than that, but he was kind of seeing his way through.
Just kind of the way the play developed, yeah.
Picked up 5 yards. Following Stephen Davis and Isaiah Hall out here to the right side.
All right, here they go again. Blackman stays in there at the tailback position. Tailback to pass, throws across the middle. Broken up and falls incomplete. Intended for Logan Sinkfield.
Looking at Teo, it's almost like he didn't want to throw it as hard as he normally does. And he threw it. Sinkfield was wide open coming across the slant in the middle. He had the free safety had moved over toward the New Hampstead sideline, so it kind of opened up that middle. But Teo, if he had it back, I believe he would put more zip on it. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 5.5 for the Tigers.
Trips to the left side. Teo takes a high snap, pitch it out, go around that left side, and they'll get him right as he gets to the line of scrimmage. And no gain there. So 4th down and 6. So 4th down and 4.
So did we trade punts? So let's see what happens. I don't know that they're going to punt it, Jack. I think they're either going to try to draw them off sides and then punt it, or they're going to run a football. And the football is on the 40-yard line of the Tigers.
Wow.
All right, let's see what happens.
Going forward on the 40. Teo has a man in motion. Come back to this near side.
Oh! I don't know if they jumped off sides, but we certainly moved Stephen Davis from his right guard position.
It's against the Tigers.
So and you could see Coach Glisson not happy with that because we had drawn New Hampstead off sides, which would have been a 1st down.
Yep.
All right, so Teo Todd will take a deep drop, and he normally does the short punt duties.
A little quick kick. And he does exactly that.
Oh, nice, getting Tiger roll.
Yep, no return. So he'll go out of bounds around the 31-yard line.
Coach Gliss is seeking him out, telling him, you got to think, you got to think. And, yeah, at this level, at this first round left, man, when you get a call like that, play like that called, and it worked to perfection, our offensive line, everybody, not just offensive line, the entire offensive unit has to be still as a rock.
So New Hampstead with their 3rd time with the ball. They've scored a touchdown, had to punt the ball. Now this is their 3rd time in this contest here, the 2nd quarter play. The Tigers are leading right now 16-7. A lot of football yet to be played. Sweeney, the quarterback, will have a single back behind him. A wing to this near side. Stacked twins on the right. Man in motion. Turn. And he'll hand off and just meet the front line of the Tigers right there. Great job by the front line.
Charles Davis on the tackle. He and Quay Birdsong. Wow.
It doesn't even look like the same offense they're running, Greg.
You got me. The old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And it didn't look broke on their first drive. But
no, they were dinking and dunking all the way down the field.
And they may come back to it, but right now.
Quarterback back to pass. He'll air it out, complete and brought out down to bounds immediately at the 30. Actually, they'll give to the 36. He's he's still way short of the 1st down.
He'll pick up about 5 because it was 2nd and 11, and so it looks like it's going to be 3rd and maybe 5.5.
Yep.
Got more yards than I gave him credit for.
I didn't write it to 35 in my little eyes and head. Sweeney all along the backfield, trips over here, and wide to the right side.
So you've got Quay Burson looks like he wants to blitz, and he is. He's going after him.
Pass is complete, just exactly what they needed for a 1st down and nothing else.
I mean, he was covered as well as you could get from T.J. Mitchell. But I tell you what, that quarterback put it right on the money where only his wide receiver could catch it, and he took one step out of bounds just beyond the first down marker.
9:17 left to go here in the first half of play. Tigers lead by a score of 16-7. Sweeney back to pass. Throws it over, just kind of tosses it up. It falls incomplete.
Wow. Quay Birdsong was on a major blitz, and that kind of threw the trajectory of the pass off. Had the little inside, what we call a bubble screen, where your slot guy takes a step back and then hooks into the inside toward the tackle, and it hit him in the hands low, below his knees, and he just couldn't hang on to it. But I credit that to Quay Birdsong.
Yep. Sweeney will take it back to pass again. Here comes the pressure. It's going to get him out of the pocket.
All right. Whoa, wow. They call it incomplete.
Okay, he stepped out. As I was trying to see if he stepped out or if he made the catch.
Well, I think he made the catch, but he was diving, trying to hold his toe to the sidelines, but it was just out of the area. So, wow, we really, really need this at 3rd down and 10. We were trading touchdowns, and we stopped them last time, but then we couldn't do anything.
They stopped us, yep.
So it would be nice if we could hold them this time, get the ball back, and score, because, they do receive the kick in the second half.
Sweeney stands in there, takes the snap, flushed out, rolls right, looking. He's just going to throw out of bounds. So that 3rd down works. It'll be 4th down.
I tell you, we had a ton of pressure. Quay Birdsong, Tyler Leslie, Mathis was in there. They were putting pressure. He was scrambling all around. And we also had good coverage, so he had to throw the ball away. So 4th down and 10, New Hampstead will punt. Not the best punt earlier. I think the Tiger coaching staff saw something because they were telling them to go. Now we've got a flag that's coming from the backfield, and that's the referee throwing the flag. So maybe he's hearing something from the coach because he's going straight over to the coach and talking to him. Now, I don't know if he'll wave that flag off because normally when you throw a flag, you're going to have to pay the consequences.
They had a little conversation over there.
He's kind of dictating the rules to him, it seems like, all of a sudden, Mr.
Sideline warning.
Okay.
Against New Hampstead.
He probably was a little bit more than a sideline warning, but because it was just the coach that was stepping out on the field fussing. Kind of reminds me of our coach occasionally when he's out on the field.
You see, he keeps that visor on. You can't tell it's the coach.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's like camouflage.
I got you. Oh, nice
So
punt.
there's the punt. Yep, much better this time. Maybe too much.
Wow. That, I'm telling you, Jack, I'm standing there on the 25-yard line, and that was a 12-foot-high knuckleball.
Yep.
And when it hit, we were blessed because it just shot into the end zone.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad it's going to bring it out to the 20 as the Tigers have it 1st and 10. 30 seconds, back to the station on Eagle Sports.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange. Troup High School football is brought to you by Kia of LaGrange.
Hey, Perry, I hear the CDC has approved the new coronavirus booster, and you've got it.
Yes, Coleman, we received the Pfizer and Moderna bivalent booster. It's available. It's available for your either after your primary series or either your 3rd or 4th booster 2 months after your last vaccine. So come by and see us.
Come in and ask the pharmacist here at Holmes Pharmacy any questions, and you can find them on Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton. HolmesPharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. It'll be Trey Blackman. Excuse me, that's Jabari Fannin this time. Give the call.
He'll pick up 4 just off a left guard. He was able to scramble and pick up 4. Was hoping he'd get more than that, but the linebacker did corral and bring him down. So 2nd down and 6 for the Tigers.
He made a couple guys miss.
8:20, clock's running, 19 seconds on the play clock. Coaches are methodically calling the play in.
Tigers leading 16-7.
We want to run as much clock as we can off and score.
Teo takes the shotgun snap, throws it complete out here in the flats to Moss. Moss will get to the 37-yard line.
They're going to mark him out at the 37. That should stop the clock a little bit after a first down, though. Stops the clock with 7:56 in the second quarter. That pass had some zip on it, Jack.
Yeah, he did. That was that nice over-the-ear hole pass that he throws so well.
All right, so out of bounds, but yet they run the clock.
Well, no, he called him down right there as he rolled out of bounds. The official's hand kept rolling. Quick handoff. So he fanned it. They try to rip the ball from him, but he'll still get back to the line of scrimmage. Gain of 1.
Right, so the side judge thought, all right, we got a face mask. And Glisson's pointing and helping the side judge out. So he kind of tosses a flag down at the 35-yard line. So we've got a face mask.
Against New Hampstead.
Now, I'm not saying it wasn't a face mask, but they were tackling Javari Fanning. And the way he had him wrapped around, I believe he had his hand on his face mask. And leave it to the guys in gold here, mainly the coaches. Might be Coach Glisson. He was lobbying for that face mask. So we're going to – is it incidental? So it's a 5-yard. Incidental. Say that 3 times real fast.
Incidental.
Yeah, but with my false teeth, no. All right, so that'll be 2nd down and 5. Actually, it'll be 1st down and 5.
That's true. Nothing like a 1st and 5. That's fun. Tay will take the 1st and 5, roll left, sets up, throws, and tipped. Falls incomplete.
21, Jack. I could see him from the way he jumped up. He was so confident that I'm going to intercept this because it looked like he just floated up there, and he's kind of fisting himself now thinking, man, he should have had that. And you know what? He should have intercepted it. So lucky for us, it's 2nd and 5. And Teo at that time was rolling against his out to the left, which is against the strong side.
He had to turn to set up and throw that back. Teo will fake left, come back right, running the ball up the field. Gets about the 48. That may be enough for a 1st down.
It'll be close. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like they're going to.
That's a 1st down.
And they're moving the chains.
Rolling. 16-7 is our score. 7 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in the first half of play. We're in the second quarter of this first round of the 4A state playoffs. There's the snap. Teo will throw. Free casually across his body. And it's Moss who does not run casually. He vaults up. Gets to the 32. Looks like they'll mark him at the 31. They wrapped him up at the 35. He just vaults forward and goes another 4 yards.
I tell you what, that's the Trey Moss that we missed last week. He wasn't feeling good, but, man, tonight he's making a difference for these Tigers.
They'll sit Sinkfield wide to this near side. Fannin will be in the slot.
Ball's resting on the far hash mark, so they'll move Sinkfield back in a little bit. Ball's on the ground.
Yep.
Oh, Trey Blackman was trying to get it, but I don't think he got it.
No, I think they got it. Hot dog. It is recovered by New Hampstead. Ball's come out a couple of times, but we've been okay.
Well, at this level, at this length in the season, this time in the season, playoffs, you just can't have these turnovers, whether it's a fumble or interception or what have you. You got to maintain. You got to have few mistakes. You can't be offsides. You can't encroach. You can't have illegal motion. You just got to minimize your mistakes big time.
New Hampstead, this will be their 4th time with the ball today. They'll start off from the 34.
Tigers still on top, 16-7. But, man, we had 2 opportunities the last 2 possessions. We really needed to score.
Sweeney back to pass, has a man in his face. And it's caught on the tip. He'll be brought down. Back to get about the 44.
Well, that'll move the chains, Jack. He caught it about 4 yards deep, but he just kind of backed. It backed into the 6 or 8 more yards, and Tigers had him, but it was kind of a funny way to tackle him, and he backed into a 1st down.
Here comes Sweeney. Checks back to the sideline, gets his play. Twin wings left and right. Man in motion. And it's just popped over to him. He'll try to get to the corner, and he doesn't. He tries to turn upfield, is not able to. He'll get maybe to the 49, 48.
Going to mark him out at the 48-yard line. That'll pick up 3. The Tigers did a good job at extending that to the sideline. Just couldn't. They got a funny jet sweep. You know, they'll hike it. He catches the ball. The quarterback will catch it and grab it about face mask high, and then just shove it straight out. And most of the time, you'll take the ball about stomach high, maybe chest high, and then underhand toss it. But he just kind of pushes it at you.
Almost pops it at him. Fake handoff and a pass complete once again to number 2, who's been so effective for them so far tonight. That's Hampton.
You know what, Jack? They've gone back to what they were doing the first possession, their first series. So C.J. Sands on the coverage and pushes them out of bounds, but not until after they achieved a first down. That'll bring the ball inside the 40 to the 39 of the Tigers.
Clock ticks down, 5:42. They'll go around that right side. They roll the clock because they stopped before he got out of bounds. They'll get to the 45.
You know what they're doing? They're setting up that short. They just quickly, boom, and you've got number 7 out here. Quay Moss has got him man coverage.
Twins is wide side of the field.
Jalen Reed comes back, and he's covering the slot guy. He's up on him. I thought he was giving him a soft cushion, but they're asking him to move up.
Now here we go. Quickly hand it off. This is the play they've been trying to flesh out as they'll get inside the 25. Actually mark it to at the 25. It's enough for a first down.
T.J. Mitchell tackles him from behind. It's one of those times, Jack, and this may be the first time it happened, but it kind of snuck through the middle and picked up about 8 yards and kind of surprised everybody.
Yep.
They spread the offense way out and just an isolation play right up the center. So they're down on the 25-yard line of the Tigers.
It's the best yardage on running they've had all game. Sweeney back to pass again, flushed out of the pocket, running for his life around the right side. And just chases everybody off the sideline over there.
Cheerleaders were all screaming. They did throw the ball out. But again, Birdsong along with Tyler Leslie were chasing him down. Immediately was in the backfield. He didn't have time to even look, Jack. He just had to turn and start running.
Yep.
An incomplete pass stops the clock at 4:35. Your Tigers on top, 16-7, late in the second quarter.
They'll check back to the sideline, get a play for their coach. Looks like they got it. They're ready to go. Back to pass. Quarterback will step in. Almost caught by a Tiger.
Good nice. Trying to think who that coverage zone. Nice job.
That was Jalen Reed out there.
That's right. Nice job. He reached around with his right hand, Jack, and tipped that football out of bounds. And once again, Tigers are applying pressure to where the quarterback had to turn and get rid of it so quick.
Another third down here, Greg.
3rd and 10. Big play for the Tigers here. And you know what, Jack? I don't think they're in punting territory if it came down to it.
No, this is 4-down territory for them. Timeout's called. They'll take a timeout.
Well,
I thought he called a timeout. Excuse me. Throws it across his body. Oh, we almost had him. Now he'll advance up the field, get inside the 5. We had him back at the 20.
Well, he actually came out of his shoe. His shoe's on the 15, big number 7. So Jalen Reed stopped him they're going to mark it at the 3-yard line.
Almost had him.
16-7, 4:20.
Left a little piece of him back there.
You know, we missed our 2 opportunities. Once we traded punts with them, we had an opportunity. We stopped them to score, but we just couldn't make it happen.
Hand off into the line.
That'll score a touchdown.
And they'll go into the end zone for 6 points. So right now we're looking at 16-13. We'll see if they come on for the standard PAT.
Well, that's one of the things. Most everybody's got a 2-point conversion, but most everybody doesn't use it consistently. And so they will place the marker down on the tee down on the 10. So it looks like they'll do a PAT, and it looks like there may be short one because the number 5, the quarterback's asking, hey, I need one more. He's got plenty of time to run a play.
Now they're finally drop it down for the PAT. Sweeney, the quarterback, catches it. Kick is up. And the kick is good. All right, so 4:15 left to go. 16-14 is our score. Folks, we said this is not going to be an easy ball game. It's going to be a prize fight tonight. So on their fourth time with the ball, they're able to score again. So each team has scored twice. Tigers ahead, though, 16-14. 60 seconds back at the station on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. The new 23 Kia Telluride is here, and wow, is it good looking and is loaded with a long list of standard features. November is a time to be thankful. Thank you to our loyal customers. We love and appreciate you. I also want to thank my entire staff here at Kia LaGrange. Your professionalism, your attitude, and your kind spirit and work ethic has created a positive image for our dealership, and I really appreciate you. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Waldrop Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Waldrop Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Waldrop Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Waldrop Steel. Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. The Tigers will take the ball. Siegfeld makes his way upfield. Gets some good yardage across the 40 to about the 42-yard line. And that's where the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Nice return.
I was down talking to Christian Morris, former wonderful ambassador and trainer with the Troup Tigers, and I had to leave him. He said, go Logan. That's like we were all, and Jack, you were like, there's a crease. And from the backside, it looked like Logan may break one, but nice return outside the 40 to the 42-yard line.
Started back at about the 14. So the Tigers will take it there, 1st and 10. We can put some more points on the board.
Last possession that we had was interrupted with a turnover, and we had just talked about that. You just can't have turnovers. Tigers need to move this 58 yards.
Tail back to pass looking. Now he'll throw. And it's falls incomplete.
That was a nice defensive coverage.
Yeah.
The ball was well thrown. Logan Sinkfield was out in front of the corner, but the corner in the last second reached up with his long arm around Logan's left shoulder and pushed the ball away.
As he's supposed to do.
It was just a good bang-bang play.
Yep.
Give credit to the cornerback for playing a good position at that time. That'll stop the clock with 3:56 until halftime. Really need to put a score on this one, Jack.
Tigers reset. Tail will take it. A little toss on the left side. 5 yards up the field. And finally brought down. So it'll be 3rd and 5. Tigers after that little outside run.
Tell you what, on this toss option where Teo will take it, he gets it in playing him like he's supposed to. When Teo tosses it, you got a ton of pursuit coming from the corners and the free safety from New Hampstead, which is why we're only able to pick up 5 yards. You got to get to the corner.
Teo will run himself around this right side. First anymore is taken care of. He's down the sideline. Finally brought down as he gets inside the 25 to the 22.
Nice job by
24, excuse me.
Teo Todd on that one. He had to do that. You could just see when it's, you could almost see it in his eyes, and I can't even see his eyes from here, but when he grabs the ball and he does that foot plant, and when he takes off, he just turns.
And he's
on
running
speed.
downhill the way he runs, Greg. It's just effortless, it seems.
You could he just turns on that speed, though, and you just know when he's got it. When he gets around that first guy, you just know he's achieved his first down. It's just whatever else he might achieve.
Jay Young into the fullback position, the kind of inside wing. Teo running himself again. Fall behind Young. He'll get about 2 out of that. 2nd and 8.
Actually, Jack, they may give him a half a yard. They're going to move it down to the 23, and it was marked on the 24, so they're going to give him a yard gain on that. But
I gave him 2.
I would love him to get 12, but I'm going to move down. I'm going to position myself on about the 10 to 11-yard line.
They'll just keep running to you.
It worked for me. I'll try to get out of the way.
He'll back to pass. Got a little blitz coming. Rolls, throws to the corner. Got a man wide open back there. Oh! He misses. Just had to step back. Quay just turned around, just couldn't get under it.
Well, nothing wrong with that pass. I think Quay Moss just simply misjudged that as he was wide open. And then he stepped forward, and then he had to go backwards, and it just didn't work.
2 open. Can you beat 2 open?
All right, so that's 3rd and 9 for the Tigers. This we got to have this, Jack.
Got to have first down here. Tail back to pass again. Throws it.
Nice job.
Sinkfield with a great catch.
I don't know that they're going to mark. It's going to be 4th down and a foot maybe. I would have given him to the 9-yard line or to the 14, but they're going to give him to the 15. They've got to get to the 14. I think my receiver's about to go out. I'm here start beep, so we'll have to. Hopefully it'll last until halftime.
I can hear you great still. So, all right, so we got to have a yard or a touchdown. I'll take either one.
With 1 minute and 30 seconds left, we do need a first down or a touchdown, like you said.
Tail takes it, fakes it, cuts inside. He's got the first down.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
They're going to mark him at the 13-yard line. Actually, I would think they should have marked him at the 12 as he stretched his ball out. But
he's crossed the plane. He's just got to get down to the 14. He falls at the feet of a kid that's standing on the 12, and the kid's like, "Oh, it's our ball." Oh, okay. He looks around like, "Oh, I guess I wasn't paying attention to where the actual yard marker was." Good grief.
So we can still get a first down inside the 3.
Tail back to pass. Throw to the corner.
A
lot of fighting.
Oh, yes!
And it is caught and a touchdown for Logan Sinkfield.
It will be pass interference on defensively, but Logan swept in, caught the pass. So guess what?
Touchdown.
It should be a declined touchdown for the Tigers.
Let's wait for it.
Defensive pass interference is declined.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Atta baby.
Logan Sinkfield in the corner.
All right, 59 seconds left. 22-14. Your Tigers back up, or at least up some more. It was 16-14, 22-14 now, and it looks like
more in to attempt the point after touchdown.
Nolan Barton is in.
Old-fashioned way. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good.
Wow, Jack. New place kick holder, and the ball skipped across the ground. Number 80 for the Tigers. Look him up real quick. He did a great job at putting that on the tee for Logan.
It's Parker Townsend.
And I tell you, he did a great job putting that on the tee. And when we kicked it, it was a knuckleball about a foot over the crossbar.
Hey, still went over. That's all that matters.
Absolutely.
23-14. 58 seconds left in this quarter. Let's take 30 seconds. Back to the station on Eagle Sports.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in your glove box? Ooh, are those socks dirty?
Forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
I can do that?
Yep, it's called Service.
Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yeah, it's called Service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
It's called Service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too. Call State Farm agent Matt Orr at 706-882-0046.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. We've got less than a minute left to go in this first half of play. Tigers leading right now by a score of 23-14. Set to kick the ball off.
Nolan Barton lines it up. Will he go deep, or will he try a little pooch kick? Let's see.
There's a kick. And he'll go to that intermediate route. Great coverage by the Tigers. They'll bring him down about the 35-yard line.
Jalen Reed popped him, and you heard everybody in the stands hollering, woo. Wow, Kim Cameron made the initial hit, but Jalen Reed set him up, and you heard the pads popping. That'll take 6 seconds off the clock as there's 53 seconds left until halftime. And let's face it, Jack, both these teams still have 3 timeouts left. Don't you think for a minute New Hampstead is not going to try to throw it to the end zone?
No, they're going to try to score. They'd love to score and then come back with the ball.
Absolutely. They've got the ball started on the 36-yard line.
Empty backfield for the quarterback, Sweeney. Going to swing it out to tailback, running from the offside. And a great job of coverage up on the outside. The clock is going to run unless they call a timeout.
They've got 3. I tell you what, Jack, as soon as that quarterback took and turned his hips and tossed it, if Quay Birdsong had been looking up, he could have picked 6 that one.
That would have been good, too. Back to pass to Sweeney again. Has to step up in the pocket. He's going to have to run the ball now. He's got some running room. Slides down very smartly. He'll pick up a first down as he gets across the 45. And it looks like now they're going to call the timeout.
Yep.
And don't blame them. 23-14 is our score.
Score update. Credit to Eckleberry. Benedictine 3. Whitewater 7.
Okay.
Wow. I'm telling you. I'm impressed. This is not your typical 4 seed. I'm impressed with the execution of New Hampstead. And we missed our opportunity when we held them out twice in a row. And then the second time we were really on a good drive and we fumbled. We had that turnover hurt us, but thankfully we were able to capitalize on this third where we held them out a third consecutive drive. Now we're asking our defense to step it up with 18 seconds left until halftime. Step it up again as they've crossed midfield down to the 44-yard line, 43-yard line of the Tigers. So let's keep these guys out of the end zone.
Yeah, the quarterback was very happy to pick up that extra yardage there.
Yeah, we definitely don't need to think about them scoring and then receiving to open up the second half.
23-14.
I'll ease down this way to see if I can pick up an interview with Glisson as well.
That's awesome. They'll put twins to this near side. One man wide right. Sweeney has a man in motion. And they'll run a reverse. And a reverse flea flicker throwing downfield. But, hey, the Tigers cover it great.
Good job by Quay Moss on that defense over there. But, little trickery. First time we've seen anything like that out of either team tonight.
Yep, they rather reverse and then a little flea flicker back to the other side. But, hey, credit these Tigers. The defense was right on top of it.
All right.
Incomplete pass stops the clock with 11 seconds.
Second down and 10.
Sweeney will pass the ball. Complete, and they'll go out of bounds. That was a quick play.
Nice job. They're going to roll the clock. They're going to move it out at the 20. The ball's going to be spotted at 29. That'll be a first down. Number 1 for the wide receiver for New Hampstead is slow to get back up on the field. 7 seconds left. Looks like New Hampstead may call another timeout.
Yeah, they do. We'll keep it here. As you mentioned, 7 seconds left to go. 23-14. And this is too close to the end zone for me, Greg. I don't like this out here.
No, I tell you what, I'm getting too old for this. Can't do this 2 or 3 weeks in a row now.
Well, of course, we are in the playoffs now.
Yeah.
So that's
a little different story.
And I tell you what, really, if you think about it, last week was, especially for the Rangers, a playoff game. That was a must-win or go home.
When you think about the Savannah region, I mean, you remember Burke. Burke through the years has been good. Wayne County's been good the last several years, but it historically has fallen off from there. But I tell you, I'm really impressed with New Hampstead. They're a precision offensive machine. They've come to play, and I've said it before 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times till you get tired of it. But it's not a typical 4-seed team.
No.
These guys look really, really good. On a typical 4-seed team, you would hope that you would typical now.
Yeah.
Not there are exceptions, and these guys are an exception, but they look really good. Tigers got to do a big job to hold them out now. 7 seconds left. Each play, you average about 6 seconds a play, so hopefully this will be the last play.
If it's a running play, it definitely will. So look for him to pass. Sweeney, back to pass. Man in his face, throws it down to the end zone, bounces up, and that'll leave 3 seconds on the clock.
Look in the backfield. Quay Birdsong's in the backfield.
Oh, he almost had him.
They're talking. Quay Birdsong's pointing, talking. Quarterback Sweeney's talking to Birdsong. And I don't think they're talking about the pizza that they had for pregame meal.
You don't think it's the pizza, huh?
I don't think so.
Last time out taken by New Hampstead. You know, I'm sure there could have been a Europie pizza they were talking about. You know, is it a pizza or is it some new thing that the children are coming up with?
It could have been. Speaking of Europie, join us Monday night. Callaway will kick off festivities at 7 o'clock. Troup High follows up at 7:30, and LaGrange will end the night at 8 o'clock. Should be hopefully, if Tigers can win tonight, LaGrange wins tomorrow night, it'll be a festive event for Monday night at Europie. Either way, we're going to be there, and we're going to be talking football and playoff football, and hopefully the Tigers, at least for the Tigers' sake, I hope we're talking about who our next opponent is.
That's true. It will be. It's always a big night at Europie. Our thanks to them all season long for being such gracious hosts.
So he's going to take, hey, Jack, Logan Sinkfeld, C.J. Sands, Quay Moss, Teo Todd back at least the 5-yard line.
One would call this a prevent defense.
Well, yeah, but you don't really want to let them get up underneath and then run it. See, the Tigers going to call. That's good. Coach Glissan's all right now.
What you'll do, yep.
That's what he's just talking about, guys.
Show us your cards.
Too much coverage, softness.
Yeah, show us your cards, and now we're going to back up and see if we want to play that flush ace we've been holding up inside there. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station for these last 3 seconds on Eagle Sports.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom designed t-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom t-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Here comes New Hampstead. They got 3 seconds left in this half. They trail right now the Tigers 23-14. They will get the ball as we go into the second half.
All right, so good job. Glissan's going to take another timeout. Again, we've got about a quarter, maybe 2/3 of our defense back a little bit further than, and I think the coach is looking at. We've got them back inside the 10. You know, I don't know that you got to worry about them going deep. I'm more concerned about them throwing it underneath. You know, a quick pass at a maybe an 8-yard pass reception, and then they actually create a diversion and run it in. Could be a hook and ladder, as Coach Schweitzer was talking about. A lot of people, you just never know what might be set up, but. Man, we got to be on the lookout for anything right now.
All right, how about just they hang it up a little bit too high? We pick 6 it going into halftime. How about that? You like that?
I like it.
All right, we'll go with that. Draw that up for me.
You can hear the Coach Glissan managing the defensive right now. Here we go.
Sweeney, the quarterback, steps up, adjusts their play, trips to the right. Going to be in wide to the left side. He's in the empty backfield. Takes the snap, back to pass. Rolls right. A lot of guys in his face. He's flushed out, throws towards the end zone.
Yes!
It's picked off, and we're up the field. Finding a blocker. New Hampstead will tackle us, but I got almost what I wanted with a pick.
Yeah, I could see that. Oh, we would love for it to be pick 6, but I could see a few New Hampstead kids coming back. What a great holdout by that time. Go into halftime up by 9, 23-14, and let's see. We're kind of hanging out on the sidelines, but I don't – what's going on? Because
there's a flag on the far side.
There he is on the 26-yard line on the far side. Let's see. Logan Sinkfeld's coming across talking to J.C. Copeland. All right, it's this personal foul against the Tigers. I know he let the ball go. It'll be interesting to see how he explains that.
The quarter's over.
All right, so
Possession's
whatever
done.
they're sending to the. So I guess it's halftime. So I don't quite understand what's going on. Let's see what the ref. All right, so he's just called halftime. So, wow, little confusion on the part of really.
Is he waving the flag?
Both coaches' staff. So I think Glisson's trying to get an explanation. Maybe if I can grab and now that they're late getting to the locker room, he may not be interested in talking for a second. Let's see what happens.
We'll keep it right here for a moment while they try to decipher this a little bit.
Well, we know we're going to the locker room. I think Glisson's asking for an explanation.
Yeah, we're going up.
To the point where I hope it's not assessed on the opening kickoff.
Yeah, you and me both. 23-14 is our score as we get ready to go into halftime. Coach is making his way off. We'll see if Greg has a chance to catch him. Band is coming onto the field.
All right, so Coach Glisson, wow, what a first half. What happened just then?
Unsportsmanlike on us down around. We had a little blindside block. We got a little scuffle down there, and so that's going to be assessed on the kickoff. We can't do that. Yeah. That's stupid on our part.
Well, what a heck of a first half. A couple of mistakes we made. Got to try to correct that, but I'm glad to see us ahead at halftime.
The biggest mistakes are we got to hold on to the daggum football. We go down and we got a chance to get points and kind of get up, and then we had two of them that we were lucky that we got back. So we got to hold on to the stinking football.
You got it. All right. You heard it, right? We talked about that. We just cannot have any turnovers, guys.
All right. Thank you, Greg. I have a chance to talk with Coach Glisson. Definitely not happy right now after a penalty late in this first half. We'll talk about that when we come back. But right now, let's take a break. As we go into halftime, the band will let you hear from them for just a little bit. And their show, the first of the hopefully many playoff performances they get to have. Right now, you're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
When we started our small independent pharmacy, we wanted to set ourselves apart by providing service that is exceedingly, abundantly above anything a customer could ask. Well, the Medicine Cabinet did just that, exceed customers' expectations. As we have grown to help serve our community, our service has not been forgotten. The Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge, Vernon, and Lee's Crossing is your locally owned pharmacy. When you are a part of the Medicine Cabinet family, we will do everything we can to make you feel right at home.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to Wellstar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At Wellstar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. We're going to go down to the field and let you hear from the band. What you're hearing in the background is the pride of Troup County, the Troup High Tiger Marching Band. Doing a tremendous job with their senior show here. We've got quite a little orchestra behind them with the bells and everything. We're going to take a break. We come back. Lots more here from Callaway Stadium as the Tigers are leading right now at halftime, 23-14 on Eagle Sports.
Hey, Perry, are you ready for the flu season?
Coleman, we're ready to start giving the flu shots. Love to have you just stop in anytime. We have the high dose and the regular quadvalent flu shots. And while you're here, ask about the new bivalent COVID vaccine.
Come in and find out about that and much more at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside of Piggly Wiggly and Sawmill in LaGrange, and in Hamilton. Also, you can find them on the web at www.holmespharmacy.com.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. The new 23 Kia Telluride is here, and wow, is it good looking and is loaded with a long list of standard features. November is a time to be thankful. Thank you to our loyal customers. We love and appreciate you. I also want to thank my entire staff here at Kia LaGrange. Your professionalism, your attitude, and your kind spirit and work ethic has created a positive image for our dealership, and I really appreciate you. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Did you know there's a place where you can get good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates on home and auto insurance? Yep, and that place is State Farm. Here's the deal. State Farm agent Matt Orr is your go-to agent in Troup County for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop shopping around. State Farm agent Matt Orr has you covered. Call 706-882-0046 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Waldrop Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Waldrop Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Waldrop Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Waldrop Steel. Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Great. Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. I've with the band out there doing a tremendous job. But folks, I have a singular pleasure. I've got a man that made me run into many walls. Actually, there were other linemen. And a whole lot of folks, and run up Tiger Mountain more times than I want to count. That's Coach Steve James. Coach, how you doing?
Man, I'm doing good, Jack. It's good to see you. Buddy, I tell you what, I've been listening to you, doing a great job on this thing.
I appreciate it. I tell you what, Coach, I think back to we had the 87 region champions get a chance to reunite and get back together. But as I said to several of them, we set the table back in 84, 85.
Amen. You got that right.
Yeah, we'd had a 1-9 season, and here comes this guy, old country boy, comes up into Troup High School and telling us what we're going to do and running into folks. And just the most exciting guy I've ever seen on the field, Coach, you were when you stepped in. We went 6-4 that first year with you, 7-3, went to the playoffs. One of the coldest nights I've ever remembered in Georgia up at Panthersville Stadium in the second round of a playoff.
That's exactly right. I tell you, that was some special times. Great folks, good kids, and we had some good coaches who were working with us. So we made the best of it as we got up there. But God blessed us. I tell you what, it was a great time, kind of bringing these two communities together, West Point and Troup County, and kind of bringing folks together. And like I was telling the guys down on the field a while ago, I don't think there's anything that brings a community together like high school football. I mean, it's a wonderful thing to be able to blend folks together like that, and God blessed us with a lot of talent, so we were fortunate in that way.
Well, it's so neat to see all the rekindled friendships of these guys coming back, because those are indelible images on our childhood. We remember those so vividly. I can remember I ate mayonnaise today because of those mayonnaise ham sandwiches we had on 2-a-days during the summer.
Yeah, yes, sir. We'd have those 2-a-days, and we'd get in there and get after it pretty good. And we got the kids and got them in condition. You guys ran a lot. We ran a lot, matter of fact. Those August practices and that sort of thing. And so time we got around to the fourth quarter and that sort of thing, our kids were still playing hard.
Yes, sir. We played hard. Yeah. And y'all had a coaching staff. Y'all worked hard together and inspired us. Made us want to be a part of that.
Amen.
And I've always credited you being one of those guys that just had a motor. In fact, I know you wanted to wear pads so often during practice. One particular one comes to mind, you and James Adams meeting each other.
I was telling somebody about that a little bit ago. I said my tooth came through my lip. split my eye open up here at the top, and had to go see Dr. Major. I think
Get
sewed me up.
Yep.
Now I believe it was the next day or a day after we were having pictures made for the for the program. So that was a pretty unusual thing.
Well, it was, you look like Dusty Rhodes on a bad night. But it was that kind of passion that you brought, Coach, that made you such an inspiration to those guys. And again, we all remember you and you appreciate you. And of course, Dan, when you left Troup County, you kept on working with young men. Tell the folks where you kind of went after you left Troup County.
Well, when we left Troup, we went over to Villa Rica. Went up to Villa Rica and coached with Coach Frank Vohan up there for a number of years. Had some great years and finished in the Final Four a couple of times while we were up there. And then got into administration while I was there and became an assistant principal first, but then became a high school principal and worked there in Carroll County for I guess we were up there about, 15 years or so, maybe a little longer than that. And then we moved after that. We moved over to back over to Milledgeville, where my wife was from, and enjoyed it over there and coaching some over there in those areas. And so after retiring from public school after 30 years, this is my 19th year now in private school.
Oh, wow, okay.
I got one more year, will be my 50th. So we're still after it, but now because I'm not the head coach, but I do still run the weight room. We still get those kids in a little bit of condition. So
oh my gosh,
we still got the same program we had at Troup, matter of fact, with the same type of basics that we do. So
I just would love. I'd love to be a fly on the wall one day just to watch those guys be put in the paces by man 5 times their age. It's okay. So those are the young guys coming in, and but Coach, you're made for it. You're just. I think this was your calling, and you've been able to execute it throughout your life.
God has blessed us with a lot of good, talented players, and we just want to thank Coach Bubba Jeter for getting this thing together tonight to be able to recognize all these kids. And so, thank you for calling me up and getting this thing rolling.
Hey, it's great to talk to you, Coach. It's a thrill for me. We're going to step away again. The Tigers leading right now at halftime, 23-14. We'll take a break. We'll be right back here on Eagle Sports.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now. Mm-hmm.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom designed t-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom t-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Hi, I'm Dennis Montgomery, the pharmacist at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Street. Everybody knows about our customer service when it comes to the pharmacy. We also do COVID, flu, shingles, and pneumonia vaccines. But do you know about our soda shop and gift shop? We have sodas, milkshakes, floats, and sundaes. And our gift shop has something for all occasions. So come by and see us at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Street. Also, visit our other 2 locations at Lee's Crossing and Moody Bridge Road.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Oh my gosh, what a great chance to reminisce with Coach Steve James, influential man in a lot of folks' life, but I'll definitely say that I'm one of them. Really appreciate him and all that he's done when with the Troup High School Tigers and other programs over the years. Just really, really proud to see him up here this evening. Let's take a moment to go over our scoring here as we take a look at the first half of play. Tigers won the toss. They elected to receive to start things off, and they took it down the field. They started off at the 35-yard line, ended up with Trey Blackman going into the end zone for a touchdown. We got the 2-point conversion, so at 8:56, it was 8-0. The Tigers on top. Now, New Hampstead, hey, these folks, Greg and I talked about it throughout the broadcast. They came to play, and they did. They were able to take the ball down the field on a passing offense. Now, they went for just one on a regular PAT. After they scored their touchdown, it was 8-7 with 6:30 left in the first quarter play. Tigers get the ball back, and they answer. They take it all the way down the field and put another 8 on the board after a 2-point conversion, and they're leading 16-7 with 1:38. We're looking like, hey, maybe we have a prize fight on our hands going back and forth. New Hampstead, they get the ball, but they actually start running it a little bit, and they go 3 and out. They punt to the 34, and that's they punt down to the 34-yard line, and the Tigers will get the ball back. So the Tiger defense does a good job of stomping them. That takes us to the second quarter. Tigers get the ball, but then they end up having to punt the ball. Teotihuacan with just a little quick kick punt down to the 31. New Hampstead gets the ball. They have some really good pressure on them. They end up having to punt the ball, and the Tigers will get it on their fourth time. But in a great drive, getting down inside the 30, we fumble the ball down around the 34. New Hampstead gets it, and they take advantage of it. They'll drive down, put another touchdown on the board, and an extra point, and it's 16-14 right there. And then the Tigers have another opportunity. They'll go down into the end zone, put one more touchdown on, and just a regular extra point, and that makes it 23-14 as we're sitting here at halftime. We'll take a break. We come back, lots more here from Callaway Stadium as the Troup High School Tigers are taking on New Hampstead right here on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit 1ffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Hey, Perry, I hear the CDC has approved the new coronavirus booster, and you've got it.
Yes, Coleman, we received the Pfizer and Moderna bivalent booster. It's available. It's available for your either after your primary series or either your third or fourth booster 2 months after your last vaccine. So come by and see us.
Come in and ask the pharmacist here at Holmes Pharmacy any questions, and you can find them on Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton. HolmesPharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Bowman, Greg Hicks, live here from Callaway Stadium. And we're actually joined by another special guest here at Hampstead. How awesome it is we get to have two special guests. This one is Logan Herta, the band director here at Troup High School. And great job by your guys.
Hello. Thank you.
I tell you, I know it's such a hard thing for a director to sit back there and know there's nothing else you can do. Go for it, kids. But I tell you what, they acquitted themselves very well. Great job by the kids tonight.
We appreciate that. Yeah, we actually got rained out yesterday at practice. You know, the
oh
hurricane was coming
yes.
through. So that's the first time they ran through it in like about 2 weeks.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Very, very impressed with that. And we had about 6 people out with the flu. So.
Well, I was noticing that the numbers were a little low tonight.
Hey, but you noticed, right? You noticed the spots, right?
I did.
So they hit their dot.
So they did a great job. Folks forget how much work that you guys go into. In August, y'all are there at band camp getting things done. Been working all through the summer preparing the shows, and this continues on. Have you had all your competitions? Are y'all through the competition season?
Yes, we're done with the season. Absolutely.
Okay,
Just here to cheer on the Tigers.
All right, good. And then turn to the concert season coming up after that.
We're already starting concert band. We've already prepared for the Christmas parade already. We've got it learned. We're ready to go.
All right, so what are our selections for Christmas?
We'll have some classics, Jingle Bell Rock. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Right.
We'll do Joy to the World.
Okay.
We're also trying something new this year with the chorus. We're doing a combined Polar Express piece to end our concert. So we're going to have the orchestra as well come in, and have string, choir, and instrument band. So, yeah.
Hey, if you play an instrument, don't walk by Logan. He'll put you on the stage.
I'll put you to work.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, look, I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much.
Always, man. Absolutely a pleasure.
Let's take another break. When we come back, we got the second half of play right here on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. It's TLW here at Kia LaGrange. The new 23 Kia Telluride is here, and wow, is it good looking and is loaded with a long list of standard features. November is a time to be thankful. Thank you to our loyal customers. We love and appreciate you. I also want to thank my entire staff here at Kia LaGrange. Your professionalism, your attitude, and your kind spirit and work ethic has created a positive image for our dealership, and I really appreciate you. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping, thrift camping. It's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to tramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
Oh, right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today. Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Waltrip Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Waltrip Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Waltrip Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Waltrip Steel.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom designed t-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom t-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Well, welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Warren, Greg Hicks, live here from Callaway Stadium. Our thanks to our guest here at halftime, Coach Steve James from the Troup High School Tigers back in the 80s. Also, Logan Herta, the band director there for the high school. Greg, you got your ears on?
I got my ears on, Jack.
Attaboy.
10-4, Roger.
10-4. I just was thrilled to get a chance to talk with Coach James. He did such a tremendous job turning that program around back in the 80s and has been successful all across the state. And 50 years, still an educator. That's amazing. Well, did you get a little more clarification on how things are going to pan out here as we start the second half? Greg, did I lose you?
No. I'm just down here talking to Coach Todd, and we just kind of going over, you know how we talk strategy. Not that it means anything, but we talking strategy a little bit about what we need to do. I was telling him, hey, that's Teo's dad. He's on our staff, and Brandon was also a quarterback in 1999 and 2000. Did a well of a job for the Tigers, and you know it's like, hey, we got to get the tempo up. We got to get the tempo up. The kids got to see this as do or die. It's 1 half left. We got to go. We really need to hold these guys this time.
So they're going to be kicking off from the 25-yard line.
25-yard line. Got a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct. Not a personal foul, but unsportsmanlike conduct foul there in the last play of the halftime in the second quarter. And that's the kind of stuff you just absolutely cannot have happen.
Nope. There's the kick.
Hey, he took a knee. He took a knee.
Up the field he goes with no call.
Oh, no, but I guarantee you Glisson's going to argue that. Wow,
pretty good return.
Knee.
Pretty good return up above the 40 to the 44.
I cannot believe that. I mean, he saw it. He just keeps running upfield. I mean, everybody saw it.
Everybody's looking at the playback.
Yeah,
no, he bent down. He didn't take the D.
No doubt. I'm standing right here on the 20-yard line and watched him. He took the knee, and maybe they're going to talk about it. I don't know. No, they're not. They're asking for a ball.
Yep.
So I don't know.
It looked like a stretch as I saw the video go back.
Well, kicking from the 25 didn't help any.
No.
And so they got excellent field position at the 45-yard line. So huge series for the Tigers to open the second half up.
Swing the quarterback will stand in there. I formation, single back to the backfield behind him. Back to pass to start off things. Throws it across the middle, complete. Down inside the 40 to the 38. And they're going right back to that passing game, effective on that first down play.
First down, Phoenix.
Ball will rest on the 39. They come right back out. Twins to this near side and wide right. Sweeney, the quarterback, checks back to the sideline. As he's had many opportunities, he's had one guy behind him. And that pistol sit down. He'll roll over beside him. Takes the snap, back to pass. Here comes the rush. Throws it again. This time it's complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 25. So just starting to pick off the passing lanes again on the Tigers as they did in their first drive.
It's everything that Quay Birdsong can do to keep from being held. He's trying to get in so bad, and they're on the edge of holding. But I tell you, Ben Taylor's also trying to help Birdsong by getting in there and putting some pressure. But that's what we got to do. We got to figure out a way to put some pressure on this kid because he is a precision passer.
Sweeney stands in there, checks back to the sideline for a call. And I think he's got what he wants from his coaching staff. Makes a change at the line of scrimmage. Calls for it, rolls, looks, throws, complete again. Just a crossing route coming over from the 15. He'll get down to, let's see, they're going to mark it at the 12, Greg?
That's exactly right. I tell you what, he put the ball on the money. He was well covered. TJ Mitchell had him covered. But, you know, what can you do? He's got the inside on him, and the ball is placed exactly where it needed to be.
They just seem to throw first down after first down.
Ball spotted on the 12-yard line. They can get a first down on the 2.
Sweeney calls for it. Back to pass again. Flush out of the pocket. In his face. He's wrapped up.
Finally.
Brought down at the 20. So that'll be about a 6-7 yard loss.
You know, Birdsong is getting a little frustrated because just like last week, he's being doubled and triple teamed. Well, that's got to open up pockets for Charles Davis and Tyler Leslie and Ben Taylor to make things happen. That'll back the ball up outside the 20 to the 21-yard line. Second down and 20, it looks like, maybe 19.
Looking back to the sideline to get their play. Twins right this time. A little bit high. They run the ball down to the 15.
Nice job.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line.
We're going to mark him out. You're right, at the 13. The wide out taking Quay deep, and so it took Moss out of the play. So had to be chased down by Charles Davis and Ben Taylor, along with Javari Fanning. Big play here for the Tigers. I mean, yeah, defensively speaking, New Hampstead can get a first down inside the 2, but you got to wonder if they get inside the 2 on this play, they're probably going to go into the end zone.
Very possible. Try to get the Tigers to jump. Everybody just looks back to the sideline to get their play.
TJ Mitchell sneaks up. Quarterback rethinks it.
Behind the snap. Handoff. Fights his way down. He'll get inside near that first down yardage.
He's got a first down at the 1 yard line. Wow. Nice call by the Phoenix.
Uncharacteristic. I'm not able to tackle him at the line of scrimmage that time.
First down and goal, Phoenix.
Here they go. They'll hand off and go into the end zone for a score.
So they take advantage of that penalty that we had to end the halftime, the unsportsmanlike penalty, because it caused us to have a short field kick into the 25. They have excellent field position at the 46-yard line, so they only had to go 54 yards for a touchdown, which they do in about 6, maybe 7 plays, Jack. It makes it look really efficient. 8:47. They score, bringing it within 23-20.
Never had a third down in that drive either.
They're placing their tee down. Once again, have a late arrival. They got plenty of time on the play clock.
23-20 are scored. Here comes the point after touchdown. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. All right, 23-21. 2-point difference. 8:47 left to go in the third. Let's take a break. Back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Hey, Hey, I'm Jody Ward, and I'm excited and thankful about joining the Medicine Cabinet family. I bring over 30 years of local community pharmacy experience to the Medicine Cabinet. It is a pleasure and privilege for me to serve our community in the prettiest pharmacy in Troup County. You will find our excellent staff willing and ready to serve all of your healthcare needs. Come and see us for all of your vaccines, and we will soon be starting our comprehensive therapy management services program. Come visit us at the beautiful Lee's Crossing location.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Tigers leading 23-21 over New Hampstead. 8:47 left to go here in the third quarter of play. There's the kick. Brought up by the Tigers. Get up near the 35-yard line.
You know what? As we recognize the region champs, one of the guys that we've missed for several years on this 1972 team, Gary Ward. What a sweet individual, crazy, make you laugh like anything, and we just miss him. Wish he would be here. Which we all of us wish he was here, but particularly to celebrate with his teammates, and heard his teammates talking about some of the lost comrades, if you will, that's gone on to be with the Lord. So sure do miss Gary Ward.
He was definitely a Tiger through and through. All right, here we go. There's a snap. Quick handoff to Sinkfield. Sinkfield pick his way through, gets over the 40 to the 41. Not a bad little run there, about to 6 yards. And the Tigers again into the line of scrimmage. Nice surge ahead, close to a first down.
I think that may move the chains. Let's see.
May be short by one. Nope.
Moving the chains.
They're going to roll them. Yep, like it. Tigers just staying on the ground.
I was just telling Brian Huddleston that, hold on to that ball, Sinkfield.
Yeah, one of their players comes through the line quick and attack on the backfield. We'll lose about 2.
Well, we've got to match them score for score to stay in top of this game, and eventually we got to do like last time. We got to hold them, and then we've got to score. We've got to separate us. We got to put some more separation in these points.
Completed pass. That's the 40. Across the 50. Goes out of bounds just shy of the first down. Hear some of the coaches yelling about a hold. It wasn't a hold. It was a block into the ground. He was just on top of him, just with a great block.
Nice job by Teo. A little swing pass out to Ashton Williams, and he turns the speed on. Second down, he'll pick up about 8 yards. Third down, and call it 2 for the Tigers.
Yep.
Big play here for the Tigers.
Sinkfield stands in there in the backfield. They exchange some discussions back there. Twins left and right. A little bit high. And Teo calls his own number, and he'll get stopped short of the first down.
I tell you, the snap was higher than normal. He had to reach up and get it, and timing is everything, and that threw him off. Don't know that he wasn't going to hand it off to Blackman on a sweep to the right, but then all of a sudden he has, not Blackman, but Sinkfield, he has no choice as Blackman checks into the game. He has no choice but to take the ball and run with it, and he basically no gain. Huge play. This is one of those things where a little confusion on the Tiger side right now as they're moving in and out. But you know what? We've got to, if we're going to try to draw them off, hey, Coach Glisson calls a timeout.
Yeah, we're down to 4 seconds on the play clock, so a Tiger timeout. They'll take one. We'll take one as well. Tigers leading 23-24, and a 4th down play coming up. 30 seconds back at the station on Eagle Sports.
WLAG-AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange. Troup High School football is brought to you by
First Franklin Financial.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit oneffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Big fourth down here for the Tigers. Tail, they try to draw them off. It does not work. Now they line back up. Just across the 50. Tail up the middle. Finding, gets enough for the first down.
Yes.
Gets him up to the 42.
Huge surge by Isaiah Hall and Braden Smith and Steve Davis, Jeremy Patrick. That is what we needed.
Big fourth down conversion there. Also still time taken off the clock too. Ticks down to 6:41. Tail, run straight ahead, following his blocking, pops to the outside, makes a man miss, a first down and more inside the 30.
There's a flag being thrown, and it's in the area of a holding. And I see Hilton, C.J. Hilton, along with, I want to say Quay Birdsong, got him on offense, so don't be surprised. Yep.
You're backing it up.
You just can't make these kind of mistakes. Not at this point in the season. You know what you got to do. You just can't have these kind. You got to figure out how to wait in this last quarter and a half to overcome this.
So spot foul. Doesn't hurt quite as bad as it could. Ball rests over on the 46. Now they have to get all the way to the 31 for a first down.
Still be first down and 16 for the Tigers. So the White Hats calling a timeout. Let's see what he's thinking about. Well, the flag's still on the ground, but sure that's not why he's walking all the way over there.
Are they waving the hold off? No, just I guess the extra flag that was on the field.
Maybe it just fell out of somebody's pocket.
Yeah. There was an incidental flag that did not mean anything. Wish it was the holding.
First down, and looks like 15, but the way they got it marked from here, it looks like 16.
Tail with him in his face, caught by Moss at the 40. So they'll pick up about 6 out of that. Second down and 9.
Nice little out route by Moss. Nice throw by Teo Todd. Put it right on the money, only where Moss could catch it.
And just a smart play by Moss. Make sure you got the reception. He knows the hit's coming. He takes it and it just keeps on going. Twins to the left side. Young goes into fullback position. Teo back to pass. Swings it out. Complete. And then up the field we go. All the way down inside the 20. Excuse me, outside the 25.
Nice little bubble screen by Quay Moss, and man, was that tight traffic. It's a precision throw because the cornerback, he looks inside and he's thinking, I'm going to get an interception. And about that time, here comes Moss in front of him to take the reception and picks up another first down for the Tigers. Even though they've got the yardage marker marked it at the second down, it's actually 1st and 10.
Tail goes to the corner, all the way to the end zone, turns, catch, touchdown, Tigers!
Great catch by Logan Sinkfield as he turns around on basically the goal line, and the cornerback continues his momentum forward. He turns and catches it and takes a step back in the end zone, holds the ball up and say, hey, I got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great concentration by Logan.
Excellent pass as well, and you're right, great concentration because he was well covered, but he was able to turn around and what an athlete Logan Sinkfield has been for the Tigers this year.
Tigers will swing the gate. And he'll line up for 2 points. Theo takes it, and he'll just run it himself. Tries to turn and get to the corner. Still on his feet. Knocked out of bounds. They'll miss the 2-point conversion. But they do get the touchdown. It's 29-21 with 5:21 left to go. Let's take a break. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports. Me.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back, Greg. That's exactly what the Tigers need to do, is answer back as New Hampstead puts points on the board right after they come out of halftime, and the Tigers are able to answer them. So we're looking at 29-21 as we go to New Hampstead's second opportunity to get the ball.
And the thing about New Hampstead, they waste no time trying to score. I mean, they don't try to conserve the clock. They're just ready to roll.
Yep. Deep kick, brought up to the 15, 20. Tries to pop to the outside. A lot of Tigers around him. He'll get to the 25 and finally be brought down. So a nice little return by them, but good coverage by the Tigers.
I'll have to get some clarification on the opening kickoff of the second half when his knee went down on the 20-yard line. I'd like to hear what some of the coaches have to say about that and what the side judge responded when asked. But at any doubt, hey, they wound up putting 6-7 on the board. We answered with 6, hoping we could have made that 2-point conversion, but we didn't. 29-21. We're only ahead by 8.
But we're ahead by 8.
We're ahead by 8. And when I say only, because this team scares me, it's the kind of team that we've got to hold them and then score again.
Get a buffer, yeah.
There's no way we're comfortable for sure.
Back to pass. Here comes Sweeney. Throws a little screen in the middle, and it is covered well by the Tigers. Good job.
Yep, nice job. Had a lot of pressure from Ben Taylor and Quay Birdsong, and well read by Charles Davis and Javari Fanning and Tyrion Smith. Good job by the Tigers. Picked up 4, could have been worse.
Credit his receivers; they hold on to the ball.
Yeah, if they don't really drop any. If it's an incomplete pass, it's normally off target.
Yep. Trips right. Single back in the backfield with Sweeney, who goes in motion now. They'll swing it out to him. He'll get to the line of scrimmage. A great open field tackle. I'm talking about that's how you do it right there.
He may be short of the first down. If he is, it's only going to be a half a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and a yard for the New Hampstead Phoenix. Good open field tackle out there by C.J. Sands.
He just set his feet, stepped up, made the tackle. That's the way they draw him up.
That little swing passes work well for New Hampstead tonight. They just take it, swing it out, and
into the line of scrimmage they go. They'll push the pile and get a first down.
Tell you what, we're just lucky that, Quay Moss came in and made that tackle because he was just kind of like a greased pig. He was just slipping through everybody. And Quay Moss not made that tackle, he might have slipped on down a few more yards.
Yep. And off again, and this time a nice run, gets through the middle, gets across the 50, down to the 48.
It's the first time I've seen him. I was going to say it, but there was in a very tight bunch set, had nobody out either side, and it looks like they're going right back to that bunch set. Maybe they're just going to say, hey, let's just see if we can either lull the Tigers into a running opportunity or let's see if we can, because they're just in a power eye right now.
Hampstead hands the ball off. And tell you what, they've seen something, Greg, because they get another big run right through the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. And Quay Birdsong's getting up. He's getting real frustrated. And I don't know what he was. I looked up. He was on his back, and I don't know if he feels like somebody's holding him or what. But you can see number 51, the left tackle. All the momentum right now is going toward New Hampstead as they're just simply running over the Tigers.
There's the handoff again. And they break through the line of scrimmage. There's just nothing happened at the second level. You get another 7-8 yards out of that one. New Hampstead's almost like they get two teams. They got the running team and they got the passing team.
Very impressed with how they are orchestrating this drive down the field because our defense right now just doesn't seem to have an answer for them.
Fake the handoff, back to pass. Watch the screen. That goes actually all the way down. Overthrows his intended receiver.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
I did too. Incomplete pass. There is a flag down.
Now he was so far over his head. They're going to call interference on the Tigers. We were running shoulder to shoulder, but it was so far overthrown.
I like the way Chance just phrased that. The call on the field is. But it'll be charged to the Tigers.
We've got a Tiger down on the the 17-yard line, and he finally gets up. It's C.J. Sands. He gets up limping. They're going to give him a first down and spot the ball on the 13-yard line.
They're back into the little passing set now. Sweeney in the pistol set. And they took off and headed down the field, and the ball was the snap, so that's going to bring it back. The wide receiver was in the end zone before the ball was even snapped. They might be going for a corner route with him. I'm just guessing.
Well, he stands at about 6'3". He's got 3 or 4 inches on our. So C.J. Sands limping off. We've got battle wounds starting to show up on the defensive Tigers. Sinkfield will come in at corner.
Once again, back to pass. Flush of the pocket. Throws complete down to the inside the 7.
Good job by Tyrion Smith. Saved a touchdown, but nice hit. But their big tight end was just kind of left in the block, and then he just kind of slipped out into the flats where nobody was. Caught it on about the 15-yard line. Was able to get down to the 1-yard line. So Tigers defense have absolutely had no answer for New Hampstead this series, really the last 2 series.
They'll line up to run the ball again and dive over. It did not go in.
Nope. He did not break the plane.
Nope.
This guy on our side is going to put him at the 1. The other guy on the other side, which had no way of seeing it, it wants to put it closer.
No, he tried to jump over the pile, and there was nothing there.
Yep. So no gain. It's 2nd down and goal. They've had more luck if they just run it head on, isolation, don't try to jump, just bull its way in.
And they're going to do that this time, just run to the outside and back in into the end zone for a score. So 29-28 right now. 27. 29-27 waiting the PAT. And we'll see. Are they lining up for 2-point, or are they lining up for the regular? We're going to kick it. Well, we guess they're going to kick it. A lot of milling around, a lot of extra personnel moving on and off the field. They need to wind the clock and the play clock moving, if nothing else.
If they go for a 2 and achieve it, obviously it's a tie ball game. But they're going to, let's see, side judge is saying it's mismarked. He's saying you need to move the ball forward a little bit.
Yeah, they're getting a ton of time here.
Yep, I don't know. And now the referee's counting. It rolls the clock. Says, what's going on here?
So play clock finally starts, and they're going for 2.
Tigers look a little bit confused on defense.
Well, New Hampstead's running all over the place. Guys in motion, guys running. Now another guy in motion. Swinging back to pass. Flushed out to the right side. Rolling, throws to the end zone.
That 6'3" guy just jumped up and grabbed it out of the air.
So they'll
tie ball game.
They'll get the 2-point conversion. It is a tie game. 29-29. All right. Well, let's take a break. Wow. What a third quarter this has been. 54 seconds left to go in this third quarter play. 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Hey, Perry, are you ready for the flu season?
Coleman, we're ready to start giving the flu shots. Love to have you just stop in anytime. We have the high dose and the regular quadvalent flu shots. And while you're here, ask about the new bivalent COVID vaccine.
Come in and find out about that and much more at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside of Piggly Wiggly and Sawmill in LaGrange, and in Hamilton. Also, you can find them on the web at www.holmespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. It is a tie ball game here in the third quarter, 29-29. And New Hampstead getting ready to kick the ball off from the 40. A couple of penalties instrumental in that last drive for New Hampstead. They'll line up to take the ball. Just about two-step kick is what this young man is going to do.
And he's not kicked it deeper, really, than the 25-yard line.
Yep. There is the kick. And up the field come the Tigers. Getting up near the 40-yard line.
Malachi Porthras received the ball on the 30. He'll pick up 7 yards. He comes up limping. It's one of those things where he and there's a flag on the play. It's what I heard Chance Giddens say. I don't see it, but they're talking about it.
Sideline warning against
the Tigers.
The Tigers, okay. You get the sideline warning. You get the sideline warning. You get the sideline warning.
Yeah. Everybody has to make adjustment at halftime, even the officials.
It's the Tigers. Just their second time with the ball here in the third quarter. Late in the third quarter. 48 seconds left.
That's what we were talking about on the sidelines. New Hampstead scored, Tigers scored, New Hampstead scored, and it's 48 seconds left in the third quarter.
Tigers get them to jump off sides. They'll get 5 yards up the field. We'll take whatever we can get and however we can get it.
Jalen Reed comes in for Porthras as he limps off. He was limping when he was tackled on that kickoff return. So we're starting to look like the walking wounded here.
All right, here we go. Twins as she trips to the steer side. Complete to Sinkfield. Up the field. Down the sideline. 30. Cuts back inside. Face mask, I saw. He's going towards the end zone and into the end zone looking for flags. Don't see one. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's what we needed. A 67-yard catch and receiving by Logan Sinkfield, and he did most of the running, as in he caught it just a little out route, and he turned on the speed, went down about 25 yards, cut it back inside, and took it to the house. That's the way to put you back up on top. 35-29 with 32 seconds left. That answered kind of quick, Jack.
Yes, it did.
But right now, I'll take that any day.
Quickly.
Yes. So we're traditional point after touchdown.
Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. Whew. Still not as much distance as I want. 32 seconds left to go. 36-29 right here as 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. It's TLW here at Kia LaGrange. The new 23 Kia Telluride is here, and wow, is it good looking and is loaded with a long list of standard features. November is a time to be thankful. Thank you to our loyal customers. We love and appreciate you. I also want to thank my entire staff here at Kia LaGrange. Your professionalism, your attitude, and your kind spirit and work ethic has created a positive image for our dealership, and I really appreciate you. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
This show's pretty rockin', huh?
Yeah, I'm glad my State Farm agent helped me go.
Huh?
My State Farm agent. They helped me with options to personalize my auto insurance to get the great rates that fit my budget, so I don't have to give up the things I love.
Wow. Hey, so do you think I could get your State Farm agent's number for surprisingly great rates that fit any budget? Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today. Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Here come the Tigers now, ready to kick the things off. Right around 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. There's the kick. Taken back at the 9-yard line. Up the field, cutting to the right side. Got some room. Gets to the 40. We had some guys there to meet him at the 30. He popped to the outside and made them miss. So a pretty good return for him to the 40-yard line.
Way too many yards. We had the left side covered here, but he knows that, so the receiver took off toward the Hampstead side of the field, and he saw some openings that he could drive a truck through. He caught it on about the 15-yard line all the way out to the 40, another excellent field position. As C.J. Sands tries to go, and coach is calling back, he said, nope, sink field, I need you in there.
Trips this near side. Sweeney swings it out to this near side. And
nice job.
There's a great tackle. Good job. Sinkfield in there on the tackle, along with Trey Blackman.
There's a flag on the play, too.
That was a hold. I don't know if they're going to call it.
Maybe Coach Todd saying a block in the back, but it's up on the 38-yard line. It is blocking the back.
Good eyes, guys. Good eyes.
But number 6 lost his helmet coming down. He's claiming face mask, but I watched him tackle. There was no face mask. He just simply got thrown to the ground, and when his head hit the ground, his helmet popped off. Now, that running back should have to go out the game because his helmet came off. I'll be interested to see if he does exit the game. I was saying that purposely around the coaches to see if they could get in the ear of the – and see now Glissan's saying, oh, he's got to go out, and they're going to – let's see if they can convince the officials, hey, his helmet came off. Anyway, that'll put the ball back on the 28-yard line. It'll be first down and 20.
Yep, they'll have to roll him out. Good job, Greg.
Yep, he's going out. He was trying to stay calm and cool and in there, but hey, I kind of did it on purpose. Talking real loud by the coaches, and I'm sure they saw it. It's nothing I did, but hey.
But maybe an official heard it, so.
Yeah, even Stuart Smith, he saw it, so he was ready to back me up.
Well, yeah, hey, Stuart is a public information person.
He is public information. He gave out some information that time. And that's halftime.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
All right. So,
not halftime, end of the quarter.
What a third quarter it was as New Hampstead scores. The Tigers score as well. It is now 36-29 as we go into the fourth quarter of play. 60 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Waldrop Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Waldrop Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Waldrop Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Waldrop Steel.
Use still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Decisive fourth quarter coming up in this first round of the state playoffs in Quad A. All across the state, we got games going on everywhere. We'll get to some of that in our wrap up after this contest. But, wow, this has been a game. Greg and I mentioned over and over in the pregame, New Hampstead played at a tough region. They scored a lot of points all season long, and they are definitely coming in to try to play spoiler for the Tigers in their first round. So here comes New Hampstead.
Well,
a flag on the play.
I hope it's not against Birdsong.
The face mask against
55.
Yeah, face mask going against New Hampstead.
55, their big, tall right tackle. He's been excited all night long, and he and Birdsong's been going after it, but I believe the penalty is going to go against that big right tackle, number 55.
So they'll back them up even further. Greg, they've got to go all the way up to
Dr.
the 50.
Guy's a little bit concerned that the cameraman, Coleman, wasn't doing it right. No, I'm just joking. Just messing with you,
They got to go all the way up to the 50
we didn't
for
see
a first down.
That'll back it up to they've yet to move the yardage marker, Jack. It's declined. Second down. All right, so they're not going to back it up, Jack.
Well, I guess they already had the 10-yard penalty from the earlier penalty.
That should be second down, second and 20. Instead of first and 30, second down.
Putting a lot more, a little bit more confidence in your defense. Sweeney rolls his back to the right side of him. And he's going to be handing off into the line. And nothing doing.
Well, he does pick up about 5 hard yards. I wished it was only a couple, but that'll pick up 5.
It's third down.
Instead of first or second and 20, it's third and 15 now. Huge here for the Tigers. Huge down. And like I was just telling you, Jack, in the radio audience, I was talking to Coach Todd during that changeover to the fourth quarter. It's like we feel like we're the walking wounded now on defense.
There's a snap, back to pass, thrown, completed,
yes.
Taken out of bounds before he gets the first down. He'll get inside the 40, up to the 43 where he goes out of bounds.
Good job, Javari Fanning. Now the question is, Jack, hey, it's third and about 6, maybe 7, third and 6. Are they going to punt it? I mean, I realize there's plenty of time left.
They are.
Well, okay.
I'm watching their punting team.
No, I seen number 14 coming on. I just thought for a minute what they're capable of doing. But number 14, their punter, is going to be on the 28-yard line.
Well, I don't know their tendencies. Do they run a fake a lot? Not this time because there's the kick.
That boy can kick the football too.
Can.
Get in the end zone.
Little bounce down. And let's see. Did you go in the end zone, Greg?
I don't think it did. No,
like
it's inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, mark it down there right there about the 5. They're not doing a really good job of demonstrating what they're just all milling around down there. Usually there'll be a hand up or something saying this is where the ball goes.
And this is where we need the offense to churn it out. The defense needs a break, especially that secondary. But the entire defense needs a break. The offense really needs to.
So from the 6, looks like, Greg.
And New Hampstead will be pinning their ears back on this particular series, especially this particular down.
Well, because they see that end zone behind them.
Heck of a punt by that kid. It was a nice spiral. Wasn't an end over end, turned over nicely, and when it hit, it's like a pitching wedge. It just hit and stuck.
Tail, back to pass. Rolls to his right, throws down the field. And a lot of bumping. Look and see if there's no flag, though. And I think a lot of people would like one.
No flag.
Poitras was knocked down by 3 guys. So second down.
Well, I mentioned earlier that, even the officials have to make a halftime adjustment. I was talking to Coach Todd and Brumbelow that we're just not getting the calls second half. But it's obvious his knee was down earlier, and when you just totally ignore that, you got to wonder.
Man goes in motion. Tail going to run to the right side, and he'll get a little bit out of that, not a whole lot.
He's going to get 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Tigers. He moves it out to the 11-yard line. So he's got to get out to the 16 for a first down. Big play here.
This is a big 3rd down, Greg. Yep.
Yeah, we do not want to be punting from our end zone, or at least even close to the end zone.
Sinkfield in the backfield with Teo. Young at that fullback position. Try to draw him off. Good discipline on the part of New Hampstead. There's a little adjustment, and
too late. Well, did he get a touch? So I don't think he got it. He's looking at the side judge.
Well, they call a timeout, and the guys are going off the field.
Well, let's see. He's asking. Yeah, he got a timeout, so no flag.
Right, so no flag there. The time clock did go down. Let's take 60 seconds back to the station. Tigers continue to lead right here in the 4th quarter play on Eagle Sports.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, pharmacist at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. At the Medicine Cabinet, we hope to make you feel right at home in our stores. Our mission is and always has been to provide service that is exceedingly abundantly above anything a customer could ask. We serve you from 3 locations in LaGrange on Moody Bridge Road, Vernon Street, and our newest location at Lee's Crossing. At the Medicine Cabinet, we proudly offer a drive-through window, delivery service, and immunizations. We're grateful for your business and look forward to continuing our service to you for years to come.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
3rd down for the Tigers. They sit up. Tail back to pass. He throws downfield. And it is almost caught at the 50, but it falls incomplete. A great opportunity.
Oh, nice pass by Teo Todd. He threw it from the end zone out over the 40-yard line. Quay Moss hates it right now in that it just went in his hands and it dropped out of his hands. He felt so bad for it. So it looks like either we're going to quick kick it or we're going for it on 4th down. Trying to draw him off, so more than likely we'll kick as Teo backs up.
Take a couple of steps back. Teo gets a quick kickoff. And we need to go. Takes a Tiger roll across the 45, down inside to the 43. So not terrible. That's not too bad. It does get us out of the shadow of the end zone. 30 seconds back to the station. Tigers leading 36-29 on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back, and I went to break too quick as we got a penalty. Tell us what happened.
Illegal substitution by New Hampstead on our punt. That'll bring a first down for the Tigers. as they'll move the chains.
Wow.
Down. Huge.
Oh, my
huge
gosh.
break for the Tigers. Wow. That's what we needed. Oh, now 8:54 left to the end of this game. Tigers 36, New Hampstead 29. We're up by 7. We really need to wear the clock out this time, Jack.
And put some points on the board. Tail will stand alone in the backfield. Moss wind out to this right side.
Clock is running, so is a play clock.
Tail calls for it, and right up the field he goes. He'll get just short of the 20. Gain of about 3, second and 7.
So it looks like they're not necessarily going to the ground game, but it does let the clock run. Second down and 7 as the ball's on the 19-yard line. Our 19. Ooh, what a great break that was. We caught them a legal substitution on our quick kick punt.
And whistles will stop the clock.
Well, they hadn't reset the play clock, so they're asking to set it back. So
now they get it. Now we're ready. Tail puts the man in motion. And it's going to fake the handoff to him. Instead, it's him up the middle. Hold on to that ball. Just shy of the first down. He's got to get across the 25 to about the 26-yard line.
He'll pick up 4, it looks like, so it'll be 3rd down and 2.
Yep.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Ball's resting on the 24-yard line. Got to get to the 26.
36-29 is our score. Tigers leading right here in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be Teo being brought down shy of the first down.
Uh-oh. And he may have gotten his ankle twisted. Let's see. As he's not getting up. Let's see what happened. He kind of rolled him over when the guy tackled him. He kind of rolled over on his ankle. You can see it in the replay here.
All right,
you can't see it in the replay.
Well, while they check on him, we'll take a break back to the station. Let's do 60 seconds, 2 spots, guys. Back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Hey, Perry, I hear the CDC has approved the new coronavirus booster, and you've got it.
Yes, Coleman, we received the Pfizer and Moderna bivalent booster. It's available. It's available for your either after your primary series or either your 3rd or 4th booster 2 months after your last vaccine. So come by and see us.
Come in and ask the pharmacist here at Holmes Pharmacy any questions, and you can find them on Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton. HolmesPharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back, and what have we not asked Logan Singfield to do this season? Well, punt. So he quick kicks now. Gets the ball across to near the 50-yard line. So he rests on the 48. They've taken Quay to the 10 to check on his ankle. He did walk over there, though.
I was watching the New Hampstead coaches, and they are fired up. 7 minutes and 3 seconds left in this ball game.
Back to pass. Lots of time. Throws. And they'll throw the flag.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, it's a pass interference.
Yeah, I don't think you can get much arguments out of Trey Blackman. He never turned around.
But they didn't receive a pass.
No, you're right. 6:54. That took off about 9 seconds.
Most of those with the ball in the air. No, that was a touchdown or commit pass interference. Is kind of what your choice was.
Absolutely, I'd call it a smart foul, if you will. Tigers 36, New Hampstead 29. Just under 7 minutes to go in this ball game. Wow. Tigers, the second half, have been dropping like flies as far as ailments on defense mainly, but now we've had Teo Todd to go down. So huge detriment for the Tigers. But bottom line is we've got to pick it up and hold these guys out of the end zone.
Back to the pistol set for New Hampstead.
So we were just close enough where Quay Birdsong was able to, he kind of jumped. He was actually in a 4-point stance this time. He wasn't standing up.
So they'll mark as 5. Whoa. All right, come on, defense. Let's go. 1st and 5 for New Hampstead. Turn, handoff, and he's going to run up and pick up an extra 4 at the end of that run. He really should have gone down to the 25. Instead, he's up to the 21. 22 is what they're going to mark.
And I think the Tigers only have 1 timeout left.
New Hampstead will take their time. Sweeney will hand the ball off to his tailback, who's met quickly by the front line. Good job, guys.
Charles
Tyler
Davis.
Leslie.
Yeah, Big Charles on the initial hit. Actually, that's Isaiah Hall stepping in from offense over to defense, helping out.
Should be a loss of a yard. I don't know what's going on with our yardage marker person. He doesn't like to move. There he goes. So 2nd and 12 now. Time continues to tick. Man in motion from the far side. Sweeney got some pressure. Pops to the outside. Throws it downfield. And it's going to be incomplete.
Nice job
by that was just good coverage.
And there's a flag down, and it looks like it's holding.
Yep. It is holding back there in the backfield. They were triple teaming our guys coming through the line.
Logan Sinkfeld looks to be shaken up a little bit. He's trying to talk to the official, saying, "No, I'm all right," but he was down for a minute, and he's telling C.J. Sands, who is every bit of limping off. C.J. just can't go, but he said, "I'll go if I have to," but I think if you put a guy in that's limping, he's obviously hurt, and they know it, they're going to go at it. Thank God Logan Sinkfeld was able to get up and maintain his composure. So whatever it was ailing him, Jack, he's able to come back.
All right, so 2nd, and they've got to go all the way inside the 15 to the 13 for a first down.
Actually, got to go to the 12, actually, for a first down.
All right.
We'll take it.
Play clock down to 10. And a handoff to their big back, who, as he goes down, makes a little leapfrog, but he should be down at the 30. Clock continues to tick. Down to 5:03. Tigers leading 36-29.
We really need a turnover. Really need a turnover. And, I don't think New Hampstead has turned the ball. They've not had a fumble, not had an interception. Actually, we did get an interception late in the game.
Right.
Late in the second quarter.
But
that was kind of a Hail Mary pass anyway. It's huge for the Tigers right here. Huge.
Man in motion. Calls for it. Sweeney back to pass. There's a rush. Throws across the middle. Falls incomplete.
Oh, and he got a flag. I don't know if.
No, don't.
Hang on. I don't know if it's in the backfield. If it's holding.
Holding against the Tigers.
No, he called it cross his arms. And earlier when he crossed his arms, he said it was a personal foul. But I don't get what it is. And that may result in a first down. Let's find out what it is.
They've come in with their newfangled ways.
Excellent coverage by the Tigers, where the receiver caught the ball. I say hit his shoulder pads and bounced out, and we tackled him at the same time. So I'll be interested in what this call is. the clock stops, Jack, with 4:26 left. Your Tigers still up 37-29, ahead by 7. And you wonder if New Hampstead scores, do they attempt to go for 2?
Well, they've already marked off the yardage. Now they come back to talk with the white hat one more time.
You know, normally, and they're finally doing it, but normally they ask the players to move out of the way. And, of course, you'd think New Hampstead was helping them make a decision. They were just in there amongst the conference.
Birdsong over to give some help. It's out of Leslie as well. Yeah, he's using a hand signal that me, Chance, Greg, none of us seem to know.
I get it. I don't know what a crossed arm is either. Must be something they call in Atlanta.
Well, Greater Atlanta.
The Greater Atlanta, yeah.
Well, this is not greater for us.
No. Okay. It was 3rd down and about 14.
Whoa.
It's going to be.
Where are they marking this thing off from?
I don't know, but it's going to be 3rd down and about 2 now, guys. On the 14, they've got to get to the 12.
Good Lord.
They should. No, they calling it 4th down, but I don't know if that's. I don't know.
I guess it's dead ball.
Huge here. We've got to stop them.
And we do.
Yes!
Great tackle in the backfield. Pull him down. Pull him down at the 21.
Yes!
Almost loses the ball. A defensive stop like you haven't seen at the 25-yard line.
That's what the Tigers have been needing all night long.
And a mystery to me, Greg, why New Hampstead, who has been so successful all night, would try to pop to the outside on the run.
Come on, guys. Y'all got to pay attention.
My goodness gracious. So they'll move it down.
I was talking about the West Point Dam, guys. What a play by the Tigers defense. Wow. That's what we've been needing.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right. So 409, 36-29. We got to get the ball across midfield. We got to run some time off the clock.
Tigers up by 7, 36-29, 409, as you just said.
Folks,
Teo Todd's back in the football game, guys, with his left ankle taped up. That was what's rolled over. Taped up good. He looks pretty good running, Jack, as he trotted out to the offense.
If you're driving, you might want to pull over and stay with us for this last little bit. Teo will toss it to the right side on the option. Sinkfield spins.
He'll pick up about 4, maybe 5. Nice little toss by Teo Todd. Clock continues to run, Jack. That's important.
Yep.
Pick
Play
up
clock.
5, 2nd and 5.
Play clock rolling down to 32.
The Tigers, as the coaches are probably doing, not going to be in a hurry. 28, 26, 25, 24. That's on the play clock.
Actually, Greg, we ended up with a really good spot there. 2nd and 5.
All right, now the coaches are calling a play in.
Play clock down to 12. Got a little close. Low snap. Teo hands the ball off. We
nice.
Spin and get around into the 25. That's close to a 1st down. See where they mark it.
Almost a fumble in the backfield as Teo had to reach out to his hard to his left. He's talking to Brandon Smith, the center. All right, so good job, Sinkfield.
Ooh.
Now Sinkfield's down on the turf. Or is that Trey Blackman? I can't tell.
That's Sinkfield.
No, that's Sinkfield. He was down earlier. I hope it's nothing serious.
It's in cramped position. So we'll get him taken care of. Guys, we'll take a break. 60 seconds back to the station. The Tigers leading right now 36-29 on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. It's TLW here at Kia LaGrange. The new 23 Kia Telluride is here, and wow, is it good looking and is loaded with a long list of standard features. November is a time to be thankful. Thank you to our loyal customers. We love and appreciate you. I also want to thank my entire staff here at Kia LaGrange. Your professionalism, your attitude, and your kind spirit and work ethic has created a positive image for our dealership, and I really appreciate you. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
When you make the right decision, it just feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Matt Orr is right here in LaGrange to help you select the right protection at the right price. Matt will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Matt Orr, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call him. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. A first down for the Tigers. That's exactly what we needed. They still push the pile. Finally,
Logan Sinkfield comes off the field, and the trainer says, come to the tent. I need to look at you real quick. He didn't want to go. He wanted to stay in the game, but the coach said, no, I need to take a look at you.
He was on the ground. He had to get up and go off.
Javari Fanning comes in, as you just said. What a nice. It's a 3rd down and 1. Little ISO play. Teo says, nope, not going to run it. Give it to Javari. Javari picks up about 4 yards over the 30. He had to go to the 26. He's over to the 30 to the 31-yard line. Clock runs at 2:19 in the game, 2:18, 2:17. Play clock's under 10 seconds now.
Teo calls for it, turns, hands the ball off. Fighting through. Getting about 3, 2nd and 7. And a timeout called.
By New Hampstead.
Yep. New Hampstead realizing things are kind of getting away from them. They got to stop that clock. Stops at 2:05. And looks like they've got 2 left. I thought they called one.
I'm going to see if I can determine how many the Tigers have left.
All right, I think we've just got one. I'm going to go 30 seconds back to the station, Greg, while you do that. 30 seconds back, guys. We'll be right back.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange. Troup High School football is brought to you by
Holmes Pharmacy.
Waltrip Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Waltrip Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Waltrip Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Waldrop Steel.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom designed t-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom t-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. The Tigers will draw them off sides. So looking at 2nd and 3 now. Teo tries to draw them off again. They're ready for him this time. Play clock down to 7. Calls for it, turns, hands the ball off to Fannin. Fannin drives forward, and he'll get the first down.
That's what I'm talking about, Jack Mormon.
Let
these Tigers move. Good job by Javari Fanning. You can see Teo's foot looks good, but hey, why risk it if you can give it to Fanning and let him motor? That's another timeout, I believe, taken by New Hampstead. Yep. That'll be the one remaining for each team now with 1:55 left.
We'll keep it here since we ran an extra spot a moment ago. But, my goodness gracious, what a ball game. Down to a minute 55. Tigers leading by a score, 36-29.
The good thing is, unlike last week where we had to score, we don't have to score. We just need to maintain first downs.
But they're exactly right, Rick. We got to play for something. You can't play for just trying to keep the ball. You got to keep moving the ball down the field, having to go each play. I've got to get at least 4 yards to build up to that first down.
And we've got to give them a reason them, as in New Hampstead, a reason to call another timeout. And once they call that last timeout,
good ball game.
Then we can maybe can take a knee. It depends on how much we gain, but we got to have some positive yardage in order to make them need to take a timeout.
So everybody making their way back on the field now. I tell you what, Greg, also credit New Hampstead. I'm looking over there. There's about 50 to 75 folks they brought with them from Savannah.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. They
proud of them traveling up here.
Very faithful crowd, and they've been in it the entire game.
Oh, yes, they have.
So 1st and 10. Here we go.
Pistol set. Finn, the ball carrier. Into the line of scrimmage and lots more. Across the 50. He'll pick up 8 yards right there.
That's what we need. That's what we need. Let the clock run. No hurry to do anything. 1 minute 45, 44, 43. All right, they've called their last timeout. That's what we needed, Jack Morgan.
Oh, my gosh. I will take 30 seconds right here just to catch my breath, and we'll finish this thing out. 36-29 right here on Eagle Sports.
When we started our small independent pharmacy, we wanted to set ourselves apart by providing service that is exceedingly, abundantly above anything a customer could ask. Well, the Medicine Cabinet did just that, exceed customers' expectations. As we have grown to help serve our community, our service has not been forgotten. The Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge, Vernon, and Lee's Crossing is your locally owned pharmacy. When you are a part of the Medicine Cabinet family, we will do everything we can to make you feel right at home. Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. I can kind of taste it, but it's just right there on the outside of my lips. I haven't bitten down on it yet. This region, we got the region champs who come into this ball game first seed against a 4 seed that's playing like anything but.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to call them a 4 seed anymore. They're a 1 or 2 in anybody's region.
Oh, gosh, you better believe it. This is a good group of young men here.
2nd and 2 for the Tigers.
Minute 43 left to go. Taylor looks over to the side. Gets his call. Takes it, turns. Hands the ball off in the line. They tackle us behind the line of scrimmage, so we'll lose about a yard on that one.
Tell you what, that was a good job by Javari Fannin, though. He kind of rolled off of his helmet, and he was able to – it tripped him up, but he was able to actually trip forward. And if they lost a yard, Jack, I didn't see it. I think maybe he just got back to the line of scrimmage, so they hadn't flipped it over, but it's 2nd and – well, they did. Now they move it back. Yeah. I think you're right about that yardage guy.
Yeah, he's not really swift.
3rd down and 3 for the Tigers. A minute 12, a minute 10. No need to do anything. As you can see, Glisson holding his hand up. No need to run a play. There's 10 seconds.
Play clock 9.
Clock. Here we go.
Taylor takes it, turns, hands the ball off. We fight for some yardage. Pop to the outside. Can we short of the first down by a yard?
Right,
so it'll be 4th down and 1.
You have to let that clock run. Let it run. No hurry to spot the ball. Don't be so quick to do it. They'll give it back to the officials. He lays it down. 42, 41, 40. The Tigers line up. Take their time. There's 22 seconds left on the play clock. 34 seconds left in the game. Then don't need to snap it. Glisson's saying, hold up, guys. Hold up.
Down to 12. Taylor looks to the sideline.
5 seconds on the play clock. 19 seconds left.
We may be calling the timeout here.
It'll be his last if he does. All right, there you go.
Last timeout.
12 seconds left in this ball game, folks.
Oh. Come on now.
Here's the deal. You got to have a first down. If not,
you give them one shot.
There may be, depending on how we run the football, if we do not get it, there may be 8 seconds, maybe 7 seconds left on the game, and they'll take over at midfield.
And they will take a shot at the end zone.
Oh, you did it. And you know what? I don't feel like living like that, Jack.
I don't want
a first down.
I want a first down. I want to go home. I want to relax. I need a cup of coffee to relax my nerves right now.
Look, I've been up since 1 this morning. I just want to go to sleep. And if something strange happens in the next 12 seconds, I'll be up again all night.
Amy, get some warm milk ready for him, okay? Get his little house shoes ready. All right, here we go. Big play. 4th and 1.
I mean, we got,
Teo calls for it. Hands the ball off to Fannin. Fannin fights his way. He gets across the line of scrimmage. That should be the first down we need.
I tell you what, I think they're going to move the chains, boys.
They're waiting for the clock to stop so that they can
first down, Tigers!
Move the chains.
Woo!
Hot dog.
6 seconds left in this ball game. All we got to do is
snap
get up under center, snap it, and take a knee.
Oh.
All right, so no, the clock will run on the
yeah, because it's the other move the chains.
Run, you can't stop the clock. Yeah, baby.
So
to the second round.
The Tigers have won tonight by a score of 36-29. I bet you didn't have that down there as a good time, as a good game, the game numbers. My goodness gracious. So the Tigers will be playing in the second round. We'll tell you all about that when we come back. But a huge win for the Troup High School Tigers, 36-29 over a very tough New Hampstead team out of Savannah, Georgia. Let's take one of our big breaks for the post-game show, guys. Back to the station as the Tigers again a winner tonight on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit 1ffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to Wellstar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At Wellstar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Hey, Perry, are you ready for the flu season?
Coleman, we're ready to start giving the flu shots. Love to have you just stop in anytime. We have the high dose and the regular quadvalent flu shots. And while you're here, ask about the new bivalent COVID vaccine.
Come in and find out about that and much more at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside of Piggly Wiggly and Sawmill in LaGrange, and in Hamilton. Also, you can find them on the web at www.holmespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Well, welcome back. The Troup High School Tigers have won the first round of Quad A playoffs by a score of 36-29 over New Hampstead. A quality program. The Phoenix will rise from the ashes of this season, and I'm sure we'll have a great season next year.
Well, as Coach Todd's leading in prayer, it was everything Glisson could do to talk. He's asking, time out, everybody sit down. The band's playing. I know the players can't hardly hear what he's saying because he's hoarse.
But what a heck of a ball game we just experienced, Greg. Right now that they're finishing with the post-game discussions and sharing things with the players. Greg's throwing his mic down.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
All right.
Coach, first of all, congratulations. We look like the wounded warriors out there a little bit, but how do you describe that?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
We were just hanging on by a thread. You know, Teo got beat up right there. We had several other guys beat up. You know, and that's playoff football. You know, you got to find a way. You can fix everything tomorrow but the scoreboard. And good thing for us, we won the scoreboard. So we'll be back here next week on Thursday night.
You know, I just don't know if my heart could take any more tonight. I tell you, I was watching you guys administer the play calling, and you was just milking that clock for everything you had, and that was excellent strategy.
Well, the big thing is those things are hard to practice, right? So you get in a game, and sometimes that's the only practice you get because certain situations pop up that you just can't think about at practice. And but we did a really good job handling those situations. Did not give them the ball back, and that was the main thing. We had a chance last week to get a first down, and in the game we didn't do it. We did it this week. That was the emphasis all week.
Yes. Congratulations again, going to the second round. We'll wait a little bit later tonight to see who we play.
Yep, 10-1, 1-0 in the playoffs.
Atta baby. Congratulations, Coach.
Second season, undefeated in the second season right now. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll talk more about what's going to happen in the next week. Right now, you're listening to Troup High School Tiger Footballs, who's won the first round of the playoffs on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Grange. The new 23 Kia Telluride is here, and wow, is it good looking and is loaded with a long list of standard features. November is a time to be thankful. Thank you to our loyal customers. We love and appreciate you. I also want to thank my entire staff here at Grange. Your professionalism, your attitude, and your kind spirit and work ethic has created a positive image for our dealership, and I really appreciate you. Shop us online at KeelerGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Where can you get good neighbor service and surprisingly great insurance rates? At State Farm, because State Farm agent Matt Orr is your one-stop shop in Troup County for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop looking around. State Farm agent Matt Orr is ready to help. Call 706-882-0046 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Waltrip Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Waltrip Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Waltrip Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Waltrip Steel.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom designed t-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom t-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Is a big win for the Troup High School Tigers as they go into the second round of the playoffs tonight after defeating New Hampstead. And I tell you what, I can't tell you what a great job these young men have done from New Hampstead coming in here with a passing game that we knew was going to be formidable. They started off just from the jump, really kind of moving the ball down the field. Had a running game that showed itself up in the third quarter of play, but ultimately the Tigers were able to do exactly what they needed to come away with a win tonight against the Troup High School Tigers. Greg, do I still have you down there?
Oh, yeah, what a win it was, I tell you. And like Coach said, you know, everybody, and you and I picked up on it early in the second half. We just started falling out. I mean, C.J. Sands, Teo Todd, Logan Sinkfield went down. Who else? We could probably look at two or three. Malachi Porthras was limping. He had to come out. So we've got to – and, like Coach said, we got a short week. We play on Thursday night this week. So, I guess what will happen is Callaway will take Friday, and the Tigers will take Thursday. And if LaGrange wins tomorrow night, well, they may be traveling. It all depends on if Bainbridge wins. But at any rate, we got a short week, and we got a lot of injuries and not a lot of time to get these guys healed up.
Well, look at the bracket and also scores right now. They're in the fourth quarter between Westside and Cairo. Cairo leading that one 24-14, so more than likely it'll be Cairo driving to us instead of us going down there. And hopefully we can have the same result, a win against the Syrup Makers as they'll be coming to town next Thursday. But, Greg, I tell you what a tremendous ball game again. So proud of these guys, so proud of the coach, and so proud of all the people that were able to come and support the team, guys that have been part of this program in the past, to those that are, of course, part of the program right now. And just a big, big win for our Tigers across the board.
Yeah, I'm excited for them and the fans, and we get another home game, and, that hadn't happened in several years. Yeah. So it's just, wow, the adversity all of a sudden with the flu and now the physical injuries to I can't just say key players, because if you're on the field, you're a key player.
You're a key player. Yes,
and so it just, wow, could it come at a worse time? So,
well, who's next? I mean, I talk on Logan Sinkfield. We've asked him to come in and throw a touchdown pass. We've asked him to come in and run the ball. We had him quick kick tonight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's something you step up and you do what you got to do, and give credit to C.J. Sands, and he was limping. He couldn't hardly walk, but when Logan went down intermittently, Logan got up and stayed in the game, but had he stayed down a little bit longer, they would have asked him to go out. And
yeah.
C.J.'s trying to limp on the field, and it's like, I admire you, buddy, but
you step off.
You probably need to go back out. Yeah. So great win for the Tigers tonight. Showed a lot of character. They just kept fighting back, and I've got a lot of texts from, like Todd Parrish at Kiel. We appreciate all he does for the Tigers and all the teams. And so he's pulling for the Tigers, pulling for all the local teams, as they are a wonderful sponsor, and Quay Body's pulling for us, and we appreciate Quay and his crew.
Quay and Fred,
yep. Yeah, folks from my daughter from up in Rome High School. She said Rome was winning 21-0, so she was going to go home. She teaches at Rome, so she's been listening to us. And so guys from all over. I know guys like Ellis Cadenhead and Freddie Walker and some of these guys that they say, man, we listen to you every week, and it's crazy. And we had a good crowd here tonight. So you guys that weren't able to be here tonight, maybe because you thought it might be inclement weather, let's pray for good-looking weather next Thursday night. And let's be out here, because, man, what a opportunity we have to more than likely beat the Cairo syrup makers as they come up from South Georgia.
That's what it's looking like, unless there's a big change in the fourth quarter of that ball game. Yeah, a friend of mine, Steve Myrna, from down in Panama City, Florida. Myrna's painting. It's a big business here in town. I appreciate him listening down there. The Stogners, so Mr. James Stogner and his family, they're always very complimentary of you, especially, Greg.
Whatever.
No, I'm serious.
I like the Stogners. They're good folks, I'm telling you.
I just kind of love going to church after a win, because there's a whole lot of folks that seem to enjoy what we do, and we couldn't do it without our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you folks listening and being a part of what we do here, folks. Well, it is a big win for the Tigers. They're going to be back with us coming up next week. But what I need to let you know, too, is that you need to be at your pie. I tell you what, let me back up. You need to be on the radio tomorrow, as Michael Buchanan and Tommy Whitworth will be bringing you the LaGrange High School Grangers in their first-round matchup. They'll be at 6 o'clock tomorrow. There'll be a pregame at 5:30, so you need to listen to them. Or come to the game, of course, and then listen if you can't. Then Monday night from your pie, we'll at 7, we'll be talking Callaway, talking Troup at 7:30, and then LaGrange at 8 o'clock. So lots of football talk, and then we'll start all this back up with the second round Thursday, Friday, and hopefully Saturday. Hopefully we can do 3 games. LaGrange more than likely we'll have to travel being in the second round, but we'll see how all that works. We just want to win is what we want right now. Well, that's going to do it for us here from Callaway Stadium. It's a big win again for the Troup High School Tigers, 36-29. I'm Jack Mormon. I got Greg Hicks behind me and Michael there. Jake back at the station. Colvin, thanks for making all this stuff happen. Ronnie K., you're the linchpin, man. And we'll see you next week on the radio.
Hi, I'm Dennis